go over all the purchases we got.
Almost had you.
I knew you were trying
to. Welcome, everybody, to the Dad Hat Chronicle Sports Show. My name is Ed, also known as the Dad Hat, and with me I got my good friends. Well, we're missing one. What's going on? He said he was going to be late, I guess. Whatever, bro. No one needs you here.
Who's having technical difficulties now?
I had to be again. Same situation with his laptop is probably my guess. Yeah. Anyways, guys, thank you for joining us to the show. But before we continue, guys, I want to go over who our sponsor is. And our sponsor is... There he is. There it is. All Four Baseball Company. Guys, National Hat Day is coming. It is upon us. We will be here on Thursday with you. But I want you guys to know that here's some fun things that you guys can do. You can go on All Four Baseball Company. All right. He is having a sale. Okay. And he's having a sale on all of the hats. Okay. And then guess what? And I talked to him. I reached out. I was like, hey, listen, Logan, I like the sale. I'm going to push it. I'm going to let our people know that you have a sale going on for National Hat Day. But I want to know, does the discount still apply? It does.
We're that good.
So you'll get the discount with the hat, right? With the National Hat Day. And on top of that, you'll still get your original discount. All right. So you get 50% off of your full purchase when you use code DADHAT. So make sure you guys use that when you buy a hat. That, especially the hat that you're wearing there, Mr. Donnie.
Yeah, this is one of the others that I have. This is actually just the Dad Hat version of Sport
Local.
Yeah, just local. It's got Old Fort Baseball Co. on the back. Nice, nice traditional Dad hat. In addition to the red one that I normally have in here, and I actually think I wore it recently.
Correctamundo.
It might be in the other room.
Yeah. So make sure it was for Thursday.
That's okay. We're doing it today and tomorrow, or today and then.
I like it. Good job. All right.
I got more than Ed. I've got more than one shirt from him. They're comfortable. I've got a bunch.
That's crazy. They are comfortable. They really
I might go. I might even wear my one that's the Las. You can't really call them the Las Vegas A's. Just the athletics green and gold.
Athletics. I like it. So make sure you guys go on All Four Baseball Company. Like I said, okay, there is a QR code right there. Go ahead and scan that. You'll be able to go on there and just, hey, listen, go there. Okay. Also, Sticker Club. All right. The Sticker Club is still going on. It is a monthly subscription, which is usually $6. However, because you guys are fans of the show, because you also fans of All Four, you are going to get it for $3. How? Well, I'm glad you asked. If you use code DHC, you're going to get it for $3 instead of $6. The material is absolutely wonderful with those stickers. They really are great, man. I got to put that one, the card one. I got to get the card. So just want to make sure that you guys do that. So, okay, there it is. You get the little card, QR code. They'll direct you to their website or wherever it is. Okay, so make sure you guys go ahead and get through that. All right, cool beans, cool. I think that's all the business.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what he's got in January. He should be receiving that here in the next few days. I would hope.
I think he put out a tweet of some of the things that he might be going with. I don't know if you saw that. Pretty cool stuff. So, all right, guys. So now that we got the business out of the way, let's go over our hats that we are wearing. Mr. Donnie, you already told us about yours, but go ahead and tell us about yours.
Mine?
Anything else? You're drinking water? You're drinking beer?
Yeah, I don't have a beer tonight. I'm trying to do good, not necessarily a dry January, so to speak, but a much drier January, as best I can. So we'll see.
I got you.
I've got my huge Clemson tumbler thing full of water, and finishing off a nice, refreshing Fresca.
Okay, we're so Fresca. All right, boys and girls, Mr. Prospector. Now that you're eating, that I caught you eating, hold on, go ahead, finish the food. Go ahead. Choo choo choo. All right, there it is. Choo choo choo. Go,
Happy
go,
National
go.
Sticker Day, Phil. That's pretty cool that it's Sticker Day. I didn't catch that one. And we just told y'all about getting stickers from Old Fort, so perfect.
And I got stickers all over the place.
Yeah, I've got a whole stack of. Yeah, look at this. Just pick a sticker, any sticker.
So I'm here.
Even a Dad Hat sticker.
Man,
I like it.
It's ironic how you two are doing that. How the rich people live.
That's how we do.
But we don't have to be rich to get this many stickers. I mean, it's only $3 a month with the code.
I'm giving you a discount, bro.
Even poor people can stack up the stickers.
Yeah, it is a good deal.
Not only that, but the quality of the sticker is really what makes it, right? Because you can have like a sticker club, it can have a discount and all that, and the quality of the sticker can still be crappy, but it isn't. It's really good. I'll say that. So, all right, go ahead, buddy.
Well, I hope everyone's doing well tonight. Big shout out to the chat. As Phil has already referenced, Phil, good to see you, my friend. Tonight, I am wearing the an alternate identity or a theme night from 2023. This was the Yooper night. For those that don't know what Yooper is, that's for the Upper Peninsula, and it's a really cool hat and fun to kind of wear this time of year. So it's got that cool TR on it for timber rattlers, obviously, and it looked like a good one to wear tonight. And I'm wearing my Support Local Baseball shirt, which we're supporting him all week, just like he's got a sale going on now through the 18th. We're also celebrating him throughout that sale as well. So be sure to check out Old Fort. And tonight I am drinking some Milo sweet tea in my Yeti cup. So that's what I got tonight.
Oh, Yeti cup.
Who's rich now?
Who's rich now?
Yeah. Donnie acts like he doesn't have 37 of these.
Oh, Rhonda has them, not me.
Yeah, don't blame Mrs. Mayer.
We have two of them.
It
was gifted to us, but they're coffee ones, and I'm like, I don't drink coffee. You know, like I don't need those. So
they can be used for things other than coffee.
But they keep that coffee hot.
They do. They do keep that coffee hot. The Timber Rattlers are my top 5 foodie ballparks for MILB. I like them. Eric, what you got for us, bud?
Well, I'm glad Phil's here. I'm waiting for the others to show up, the ones that run their mouth a lot. I had to show up here after first weekend of NFL playoffs, and where are our listeners here? The Saturday or Sunday night game, the Monday night game, where are our guys? Why aren't they here?
It's a double pain on that one, It's double the pain on that one.
Can't hide now. I had to show up, so you guys have to show up as well.
Today was not a good day for any Steelers fan.
Well, and Rod's done shown up to give me some crap, so he's talking about his
he is.
Yeah, what up, Rod? What up, Rod?
How you doing, buddy? All right,
Rod, if you came to give Mr. Mayor a hard time, you were in good company, my friend.
Oh.
He hears "Go Rams," and then look, I'm here.
Go Rams! Boom.
Sorry, I was late. I was celebrating only having my team be in the playoffs right now.
Oh, nice of you to join us here.
Oh. Go ahead, Imshore said, give it. Tell us your hat. Tell us your hat.
So I have the Glacier Range Riders out of the Pioneer League. Has the state of Montana flag on the side, and I don't think it has a Pioneer League on the back. No, it has USA flag, but has the state of Montana.
The flag. So, you know how weird it is to see you without a hat?
What'd you say?
You know how weird it is to see you without a hat?
Me?
Yeah, you look totally different. Like, you do.
Well, Patrick does too.
Because I have hair?
Because you have hair, yes.
I can't wear hats to work, so...
Yeah.
If I'm ever on, like, polo during work, I won't have one on. But anyway, so I need to get up there. I need to see the Pioneer League. Really good league with some really good teams. Cool logos. I really like this goat with the Mountie hat on. So definitely need to get up there at some point. But yep, got Glacier Range Riders today.
I like it.
Virgil, did they ask for your permission to use your logo?
No, they did not.
Okay. Just thought I would ask.
Why do you do that?
Because he's Virgil the goat.
Why? No, not you. Why does Virgil do that? Why do you play along with that?
Because if I don't, it just kind of builds up, and he's going to double down, and then he's going to triple down, and then it's going to keep on going. And so eventually, you just gotta let him have a moment.
I guess. Let's go with that. Tell us about your hat, my friend.
He's the goat.
Tonight's hat is the Burlington Sock Puppets, the stirrup one. I got this one when I was there a few years ago. Great people, like very nice people over there. One of the few places where I actually got a free beer, so can't complain there. I'm also wearing my support local baseball shirt. I did get the memo, although I was late.
It was for Thursday.
Oh, it was?
Yes.
I'll wear it again then too.
So I'm not
No, Eric, you're good.
I'm good. Okay.
You're good, Eric.
Yeah, I got water to drink. Tuesday, Thursday, they start with T. Both start with T, ends with Y. Anybody,
You know what, though? Honestly, that's fine. I don't really care. Listen, we're supporting good stuff, okay? That's what we're doing.
I thought you had said we were doing it for Tuesday, to be honest, but
I'm sorry. I might
National
have.
Hat Day.
It's National Hat Day, though.
yeah, I understand.
where I'll be wearing nothing but a hat.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
He did say Tuesday for the record.
Okay, fine. I said Tuesday. Wear it Thursday. Anyways, are you done with your hat?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I am wearing the Missoula paddle hats, their peace sign hat.
That's a nice one. I've got that one.
I got this one, and I love this one. I usually don't wear it a lot because it is white. You know what I mean? But you guys know on a 47, you know how I love the little tags in the back. So that's pretty cool tag right there with their other logo.
Yep.
And to answer you, and I'm only drinking water tonight. I'm drinking my jugga. Well, to answer your question, Rod, hey, Dad Hat, do you like a New Era Dad Hats or 47? I like them both. Originally, I only liked the 47 because the material that the New Era 920s used to have was the same material as a 5950. So they were rough. But now they're much better material. The brim is a little bit more blend. You can bend it a little bit more so you can wear the glasses. I like them both. But if I had to rank them, 47 first, and then New Era and 920. Also, there's the legacy ones. Those are good too. The relaxed ones, those are really nice. So, all right. I am not going to start with what I had to do because the producer is here. So I want to go over the scores of what we had this weekend because I'm sure they were all really, really good.
Well, before we do that, though,
and there it is.
We got to go over picks. What do you mean there it is?
I'm just relax. I'm sorry. God, don't yell at me.
So, as you can imagine, with having 8 games to pick from, we have a 4-way tie for first place.
Just shut up. No.
Congratulations, Virgil.
However, 2 people got their over-unders wrong.
All right.
And 2 people got theirs right.
Ooh.
So, the people that got it right are Ed and me.
Shocker.
No, that's Mr. Wichita over there.
Yeah, you leave that to the guy right here, okay?
Yeah. So I can't pick my own tiebreaker. That's just not fair. So the only way to decide it is by a wheel.
With 2 names on it.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so I'm going to build this wheel of names for 1 minute.
Who finished? Who was the only one that?
Who was the odd one out?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Patrick.
Yes.
Well done.
Haha. Finishing last again, baby.
I don't even remember what my over-under was.
I don't remember what my picks were.
So just like in fantasy, Eric and I are playing for 3rd place now.
At least you're playing for a place.
So he's gonna spin the wheel with our names next.
Yeah.
See, I thought I had.
I'm like the Colts and missed the playoffs.
I thought I had the under on last night's game, but I don't know.
You have under on Green Bay, Chicago.
Oh, Green Bay, Chicago.
And what did I take?
You had over on Buffalo, Jacksonville, which really sucked for you because it was 51 points and it was 51.5.
Of course.
Get
Of course.
out of here.
That's
guess
how.
who had-
That's what happens with actual gambling when I do that in sports gambling. Every
You
time.
was it by half a point?
Every
Yeah.
time.
And guess who had the under on that game? Ed.
Oh, which game was it again?
Buffalo, Jacksonville.
That's right, because Eric took the over, and you said
I
I'll take
should
the
have
under on
taken
that.
Because
the-
as soon as it under, Eric goes like, "I'll take the over."
I should have taken the over Green Bay, Chicago.
Man, I knew I shouldn't have picked those Florida Fighting Donnies.
Those were this weekend picks, man. I honestly, I felt confident. Then all of a sudden, I'm watching these games. I'm like, I don't know about this.
My picks were terrible.
We know you're last.
Thanks for
All
clearing
right.
that up.
So we have Dad Hat and producer. So no
How is it
complaining.
fair? How is it fair if you're the one spinning?
Get out of here.
Patrick, I swear to God.
Oh my god, that's good.
He's like Vegas. He's got his computer rigged.
He's like, I will murder
That's
you.
right. That's right. Hey, listen, those spreadsheets don't create themselves.
Let's
It's
just
a
wait.
it's at least a 60-40% chance that it's going to land on
Yeah,
producer.
this is not 50-50. This is 50.1 to 49.9.
This I don't even know why I'm entertaining this.
All
All right.
right. See, you're the one who
Don't-
won this, because remember, you said it.
I know.
Because if you don't do it, oh god,
Oh, we should have gone longer than that. Oh well.
He did. He rigged it to make sure Ed would win. He's like, I
Thank
can't
you.
win. I'm not going to win now. So
yeah, I know, right? He couldn't win.
all right,
I'll
now
take the
keep
win
it-
though.
He's trying to
Now
end.
keep it-
He's trying to end all speculation.
Now put Donnie and I on
Thank-
there to see who gets third.
Okay.
Can you put just me on there to see who finishes last?
I will do that for you.
That'd be funny, and it doesn't land on him.
Oh yeah, leave
I can't
a
even win.
sliver.
I can't
Leave a
even. I can't
sliver.
even win that.
It refuses to turn.
I can't even win that. Virgil even wins that.
Okay.
You should make it a 10% chance that it doesn't land on Patrick and just see.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. That's not the right
That's
name.
what would happen.
All right.
Mr. Assignment. All right, here we go.
See, it would have landed on me if you had my right name. That's not the correct name. So
Okay, well, let's see if that actually happens then. We will put the correct name and see what happens.
Always helping out the rich.
that's right.
You know, it's funny if he doesn't land on.
He wins again. Nope, that's me. See, told you.
Okay,
now you
so-
got to now you have to
Now
spin
third
it.
time.
That's
Now,
that's
now,
not three.
we'll do a rubber mat.
Yeah.
Okay, what a different game.
What?
Now we got to play a different game.
Put mayor
different
money
guy.
bags.
Hey Rod, I just got this on my mystery box this week. So there's that one. I just got my LA 47 for the 47 mystery
That hurts.
cast that you can order. So there it is.
Okay,
Okay.
you guys. Okay, so Donnie, Eric, you guys want to do a different game?
No, just
Neither of you guys
order
are
it.
here on Monday.
Well, we know that he's gonna spin it again. Is gonna land on yours.
No,
It's not
since, you're
gonna keep staying on the same one.
since you were not here on Monday, we had fun going over quarterbacks from the NFL draft for the past few years. I'm going to give you a year. I'm going to give you.
Ooh, this is exciting.
I'm going to give you the year.
Is this what I think it is?
Yes. I'm gonna give you
Yes.
the year. I'm going to give you the round. I'm going to give you the team that they drafted and the college. And I want you to text me the answer.
Congratulations, Donnie. Good job taking third. All right. Anyway, so about the scores this weekend.
God, you guys are no fun.
Dude, we played this game. We
Can
thought
I-
that you were actually going to love this game.
Were you
Yeah,
saying to Eric because he wasn't there, or were you saying that to both of us?
Both of you.
Both of you, yeah.
Because my entire drive home last night, I listened to the entire show. So
Yeah.
full
if he- I-
transparency, I couldn't, in good conscience, let you throw
I
that
knew
out
that was
there.
Gonna happen. I was like, you could watch it, so he
I still
probably
don't know
has
if
an
I-
idea of how it's going.
I still don't know if I'd get it right, but
Wait,
I
hold
did
on,
listen-
because
I did listen to the entire show, and I was trying to guess them along with you guys.
but
on
Virgil
replay.
is not going to pick the same years that we picked.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's plenty of years.
But Donnie,
in
I
the
got to
draft.
give you props. Esteemed councilman of Irmo, South Carolina, Mike Ward, would be proud of your ethics.
I was going to wait till after. If he was going to do that, I was going to wait till afterwards to tell Eric that. No, I'm just kidding. I couldn't do that up front to Eric or any of you guys.
You know how much he would have lost his shit. You know that, right?
All right, just
I
for
knew
fun.
that he probably watched it, so he knew what was going on. But that's
All right.
fine. Ask whatever.
Go ahead and ask us one then, because I
We
like
get rid
what you
of-
guys did last night on Break Even Sports, and yeah,
was
let's see
a
if either
lot
of us
of
can
fun.
figure it out.
Can we get rid of the wheel though, so I can actually see you?
No,
Ed,
Will
Ed,
stay.
Ed was killing it last night with those picks.
The
Yeah.
hell he was.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you with the Spurgeon, that was a
That
deep
was,
cut.
dude. That was deep cut right there, dude. That was a good one.
That's called accidentally watching NFL films about Tom Brady, and they start bringing up all the people that were picked before him. That's not really like my own knowledge. That's from watching just random
Oh,
documentaries.
and I may have showed you guys this before. I don't know, but right here, this golf flag right here behind me from the Ocean Course at Kiowa. Y'all were talking last night about the class of '83. I have the 3 Hall of Famers from that class of '83 autographed on that flag.
That's cool.
Okay.
Dan Marino, John Elway, and Jim Kelly.
So, you guys ready?
We can't do 1983 now.
We're not doing 1983 because Donnie was the only one alive during that, I think.
No, I was alive. Shut up.
Oh, okay.
You
I
barely.
I wasn't.
I was 81.
2003. Round 6, 28th pick. Drafted by the Patriots, went to Texas Tech.
All right, so he went to Texas Tech. He was picked by the Patriots in
By the
the
Patriots.
in the 6th round.
Yes.
Oh, pick number 28 in the 6th
Yes.
round. Okay.
Damn, I think I know who this is, but I can't. I'm trying to bring his name to my.
Whoever says this first, blur it out.
He says text him.
Blurted it out because you guys were taking too long.
Well, if we text him, we'd have time to look it up. No, I think it's is it what is his name? Is it Matt?
He didn't go there. You're probably thinking Castle.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
He
Matt
didn't
Castle.
go there.
Matt
He went to
Castle.
USC.
So Donnie has used up his pick. Eric.
That's why
The
I
only-
wasn't sure if that was
The
him.
only one I can think of from Texas Tech, but I don't
Besides
even
Pat
think,
Mahomes.
I don't think he went to New England, and this was way too early before him. The only one I can think of is Graham Harrell.
The correct answer is.
Whoa. Oh, sorry.
You already used your pick.
Oh no, I know, but I was going to tell you, Mike Gorell texted me a name, and I was going to see if that was it before you gave the answer. But you go ahead.
What name did he say?
I don't know if he's trying to help me or what, but I just saw it pop up. Drew Henson.
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think that was right when it came.
Drew
up.
Henson went to Michigan.
Cliff
Yeah, that's what I
Kingsbury.
thought.
Cliff Kingsbury.
Oh
Really?
wow,
Played there and coached there.
Yeah, Eric, you and I had the same guess. I thought it was Graham Harrell too.
But I figured I don't know that he went to New England, and 2, I think he was later on. I think 2003 was early. He was probably 2010s ish.
But you
Dude,
and
I
I
was
were,
gonna say
I was
Matt
on that same
Corral.
wavelength with you. I was thinking
That's all
Graham Harrell myself.
all
I
I
just couldn't
think
remember. I couldn't remember his last name. I just couldn't remember Graham.
Okay.
Well, now that you say it, I knew Cliff Kingsbury played in New England with Tom Brady because I've heard him talk about that, but I would have never
I didn't
guessed his
even know
name.
that.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that at all. I thought it was Matt Corral.
No, he
He didn't go to
say
Texas Tech,
Castle or Corral.
Castle.
Corral.
He meant,
No.
oh,
Corral went to Ole Miss,
Ole Miss.
Mm-hmm.
and he was way
He
after
was,
2003.
he was much more recent.
Okay, we'll go something a little bit.
He's in the UFL now.
Along with DTR.
1995.
I thought you said we're going more recent.
No, I said easier.
Oh, okay. I missed
Eric
that.
is like, okay,
What year are you doing?
95.
1995.
Nice.
Oh, a young 8-year-old Eric would have been all into the
10.
draft.
Put
back
some
then.
respect on it. 10. Patrick and I were 10 in 80 or 95.
Okay,
Well,
fine. then
later half of the year.
I'll pick another one.
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
1995. second round pick, drafted by the Steelers from Colorado.
Oh, come on.
Cordell Stewart.
Yeah.
Very good.
Everybody knows that one.
Well, apparently Donnie did not.
No, I did. He beat me to it because it took me a second to get.
I had to pick one that I knew you guys were going to get quick and see who was going to be the fastest.
The Buffaloes,
I got third.
Donnie was going to say Charlie Batch.
So Thursday,
Hey,
I
I
got
love
third
Charlie Batch.
over.
I almost went with Charlie Batch, by the way. I saw
you
that
really?
one and I'm like, maybe not.
Was Charlie Batch drafted by the Steelers?
No, Batch was
By the
drafted
Lions, right?
by the Lions.
Yeah.
Man, this was such a fun game, though. Playing this game on Monday night about like different years.
I could see it's pretty hard though on some, depending on what level you go.
Oh yeah, I was like, dude. Patrick was like, "Oh yeah, it's this guy." I'm like, I'm
No,
out.
I was not. I said a lot of I don't knows.
It was fun though. Like, and I said honestly, I said that was like Eric and Donnie would have a lot of fun with this because this is with multiple people, this is where it gets fun.
So go ahead, Eric.
I was just gonna say I don't want to drag it all out, but can we do like maybe 2 more?
Well, we're going to say that for a little bit after the we're going to save that as we go through our other stuff first, and then we'll come back to this.
Okay, cool.
We were going to go after that.
Not for right now, but I thought about this today, and I started to text Virgil, and I'm like, he's got a lot to do. But with Mike Tomlin leaving, and a lot of it being that he hasn't really had a quarterback since Ben Roethlisberger, and they haven't won a playoff game in 10 years, I was curious, which quarterbacks did they pass on in the past 10 drafs?
Too many.
But I'd like
good ones.
I'd like to know who they because they were talking with Dan was talking with Coach Cowher today, and I love Bill Cowher. He's really a good interview. He was talking about how because Dan said the Steelers just they're too good to get a top draft pick quarterback. They have to find a guy, and he said, well, I think that's what they were trying to do with both Rudolph and with there was another one he named Pickett and Rudolph, and it didn't work out. But that was what their plan was. They had a plan in place that they thought those guys were going to be that guy, that mid-round or whatever. But anyway, I was just curious, who did they pass on in the past 10 drafts that is like balling right now that they could have potentially had?
So you said the past 10 drafts. Okay, so let me start at 2015.
Let me save you the trouble, Michael. There's a 0.000% chance that's going to happen. Freeman staying at Notre Dame, but good try.
I don't know. A lot of teams are they're completely ignoring the fact that says let's run it again, and they are still reaching out to see if
they're wasting their time. He's coming back. Have you seen these transfers we've got the last couple of days? All these 5-star.
Congratulations.
Transfers.
So Donnie,
I saw the picture of Signetti in Steelers gear.
Oh yeah, if you're talking Rich Bisaccia, have him. You're more than welcome to have him as your head coach. I don't care. Bring McManus with him.
Arthur Smith.
So Donnie, do you want the draft where they drafted quarterbacks or just in general?
In general. I was just curious in general, like if they didn't draft a quarterback one year, that they passed on somebody that they probably should have.
Okay, so starting 2015, and I'm not going to go over colleges and all that. Jameis Winston, Marcus Mariota were top 2 picks on that. So,
and I know in some of these years they still had Roethlisberger, so
yeah,
that was a determining factor as well as to bring in somebody else in. But I'm just curious.
You'll actually be good if you brought in Malik Willis, but Matt LaFleur is getting an extension, so nice try though.
2016 there were Jared Goff and Carson Wentz. Jacoby Brissett was there too. I mean, really nothing. Dak Prescott in the 4th round.
So Goff.
Well, they could have had him. It's still they skipped the multiple rounds, and they could have had him.
I mean, Goff and Wentz, they kind of fit that mold to be kind of like a Roethlisberger if they'd have kind of went with one of them, a younger version. But anyway, go ahead.
The Steelers drafted Joshua Dobbs in 2017 in the 4th round.
Oh God, I remember that.
Players that they did not draft that were on the board see, now this is where I have to look at are we assuming like if they trade up or where their spot was, because
that's where their spot was. I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get too deep in the weeds with this. I was just curious on the surface.
Because Patrick Mahomes was number 10. Deshaun Watson was 12. So, I mean, like, they're probably going to be gone before then. Mason Rudolph was drafted the next year at the 3rd round. Lamar Jackson by the Ravens was 32nd pick, so they could have gone that. All the other ones were top 10 picks. So probably nothing there. So it was Josh Rosen was the last of the
oh my God.
top 10 picks, right?
That's brutal.
Followed by Lamar Jackson at 32nd, and then Mason Rudolph at 3rd round. So
they could have had Lamar Jackson. Imagine Lamar Jackson in the Steelers.
Yeah.
Woo.
2019, nobody really, because Daniel Jones was 6th round, so he would have been our 6th pick.
He would have been gone.
He would have been gone. Dwayne Haskins would have been gone. Drew Lock is 2nd round, so he possibly could have been the first one. So probably not going to work. Garner Minshew was 6th round. He's still playing, but still. 2020 is the interesting one to me because looking in the 1st round and the 26th pick, Jordan Love. The 2nd round, 21st pick, Jalen Hurts.
Interesting.
So, 2021, Mac Jones at 15, maybe.
Mac Jones could have been a good fit there.
But I don't know if he would have been available at that time.
Right.
I would have to know what the Steelers draft picks were at the time, and I don't have that information in front of me.
Yeah, that's too much. That's too much.
2022, Kenny Pickett was their first quarterback drafted for the Steelers. They passed on that one. Malik Willis was there. Bailey Zappi was there just for Patrick. Brock Purdy, that was the year he was Mr. Irrelevant. 2023.
See, we're getting into really post.
2023 probably. I would not say anybody that would have gone early because, like, the first technically available one would have been Will Levis.
Yeah.
Mr. Mayonnaise, Will Levis.
I would have passed
Mr. Mayonnaise, Will Levis.
Yes. Same thing with 2024. The first really one that would have been truly available for the Saints would have been Spencer Rattler at the 5th round.
Wow.
2024 is interesting because you have 6 quarterbacks go in the 1st round. And then, do you know when the next quarterback was drafted in 2024 after the 1st round?
It's like 5th round. Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was the 5th round.
Yeah,
that was that Spencer Rattler or was
Spencer,
it? Yeah.
Okay. And then this year, Dart goes 25th. Tyler Shuck goes 2nd round, 8th pick.
Keep going.
Do you want me to say Sanders?
There's 2 of them. They could have had both of them.
Dylan Gabriel, Shadur Sanders. Riley Leonard's not bad yet, I don't think. They did draft Will Howard, and we did not see him.
He didn't. Yeah, you didn't see him. However, I will say the Shadur Sanders would have fit that mold because they like a pocket quarterback in Pittsburgh, and he likes to throw it deep. So he would have been able to do that. And he plays kind of the same style as Roethlisberger, right? Because if he has, he'll start running, but he likes to stay in the pocket and throw the ball. So he would have been a good fit in Pittsburgh, which I'm a little. I just don't know why they wouldn't do that.
Well, and like I said, this circumstances each draft, was dictated by what their actual needs are and the situation. Where they were at with Roethlisberger. But I guess my ultimate blue sky point is they don't always have a top 10 draft pick because of where they finish. But look at all the guys you named that were beyond the 1st round that they could have had in the bottom of the 1st round if their scouting was better. And they had decided, hey, we're going to take this guy at the bottom of the 1st round as a quarterback instead of waiting. But
Mike, you're telling me that if Shadur Sanders helps you get that into the next 10, 15 years of football, that you're not going to take it because he's a Sanders?
That's what he's saying, I think.
Okay. And listen, and I'll say this because this morning I put it on Threads that I was like, all right, honest to God question. I wanted to know from Steelers fans. He isn't good. What are you talking about? I'm not even going to. But anyways, listen, I put it on Threads this morning. I wanted to know from Steelers fans today, how did they feel about the whole Rodgers thing, right? Was Rodgers worth it? And then was a first round of the playoffs worth not rebuilding this team? That was my honest question. And I got to say, a lot of people it was a 50-50 thing. You know what I mean? And it was interesting to see that a lot of us are like, no, not worth it. A lot of them were like, nope, I hate him. I hate Rodgers, that we wish, he would have never been picked up by us, blah, 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 blah. So it was very interesting. So,
Virgil, you already revealed what the solution is. Bailey Zappi.
Bailey Zappi, like everything. Yes.
Yep.
And now we're about to find out from all these Steelers fans that wanted Mike Tomlin gone. The grass is not always greener on the other side, because Mike Tomlin is a Hall of Fame coach. And they were pushing for him to get out, and now he's out. And now you're all about to find out. I hope to God that you find the right answer, because if you don't, it's going to be a long winter for the Steelers.
I think it would be hilarious if Tomlin takes one of the open jobs, gets in the playoffs next year, and wins a couple of playoff games with somebody else.
They think he may sit out next year, and then the year after he'll be back with the new team, just like Peyton when the Saints had to trade him to Denver.
Because they still retain his rights through 27, right?
Yeah.
Who was it that told me this? That the Steelers still own the rights of Mike Tomlin for another year.
Yeah, 2 seasons.
2 seasons.
Yeah.
So whatever team picks him up has to pay the Steelers.
Well, it's exactly like what happened with Sean Payton. Like when Sean Payton came back from the Saints, the Broncos had to pay a steep price to get Sean Payton. Now, if you ask them, is it worth it?
With Mike Tomlin?
Where they are now, no. Well, if you ask the Broncos, was it worth what they paid to get Sean Payton?
Yeah, 100%.
The answer's probably yes.
Right.
But I mean, that's why it was so curious as to what the Ravens did with John Harbaugh. I mean, they could have easily retained his rights, unless he just was ready to stay, and Bisciotti was just like, I just can't take this anymore. But
look at it this way: if he sits out a year, that means he would be looking at none of these teams that have a coach right now. What teams left are in a position that next season's probably it for their coach if they don't do something. Because I'm not sure any of those teams are attractive either.
Eric, an honest question: if they can come up with a new deal for LaFleur, but they have an early exit next year, would that put LaFleur back on the hot seat for you, or do you think he's pretty safe?
I think, I don't know if we want to get into that quite yet, because we're going to wait till the games.
Right, that can wait if we need to let it wait. I was just curious from your end.
I think Ed Policy is going to make some changes this offseason that I think will hopefully take less off of LaFleur's plate. Let's just say that for now.
Which might be a good idea. Anyways.
Last thing, and I'll let it go. My Holsinger just said the Bengals, if Taylor doesn't get his crap together to answer my question. I don't think he takes any coaching job in that same division ever, personally.
Harbaugh, I can see him do that. Because he was fired.
Yeah.
Right, by Baltimore. He didn't see that coming. So there would be a level of pettiness. I'm like, I got you, mother truckers.
Right.
Mike Tomlin, he stepped down. He would not do that. He would take it somewhere else.
I think he would either go to the NFC or somewhere totally different division.
Yep, I agree.
That wouldn't play the Central very often.
If you're Tampa Bay right now,
or North, excuse me, not Central, the North. Sorry.
If you're Tampa Bay right now, you kind of making some think. Are you kind of thinking long if you really want to keep your coach right now?
Absolutely. You got John Harbaugh. You got some really good coaches out there that are looking to get him back in. You know, you got Brian Flores. You got Kingsbury. You got Mike Tomlin. You know what I mean? Even Stefanski. Like, you have to be really thinking hard. Like, dude, are you sure that we want to keep this dude here?
So Mike Tomlin's essentially the next Cleveland Browns head coach, right?
He is not. There's no way in hell he's coming to Cleveland. Not a chance in hell.
So what teams that are not looking for a coach this year do you think would be looking for a coach next year? Because I don't think there's very many.
The Colts.
Okay.
Because of Shane Steichen. I think Shane Steichen and Chris Ballard are really down to one more year. And I could see Carly Gordon making a change if it doesn't go the way that they think it can. But
I could see that one, but I could see somebody else jumping right into that job.
What, into the Colts job?
Yeah. Not Tomlin. He already lives in Indiana.
Did this guy just throw out Tyler Boyd as a must attractive piece to the Bengals? Tyler Boyd? What are we talking about here?
It's not Cincinnati. Let's take the AFC North completely out.
Right.
Mike Tomlin not coming to the AFC North. You know what's another team that I would put? I would throw in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah. I mean, I think Cincinnati maybe, to answer Mike's point, they may be looking for a coach. It's not going to be Tomlin. The Colts, I could see.
Cowboys.
Jerry's too loyal, and Schottenheimer's
Jerry's too much of an idiot.
He'll ride that one for a while.
Jerry's is a dumbass when it comes to that. He's going to want all the power. He's going to want all of the control. And Mike Tomlin is not. No, dude. This is not how I do things. So he would not go there.
I'm not saying these guys would go there, but the Jets.
Dude, I was looking at that team.
What about the Vikings?
I think he's safe there, honestly.
Do you think
Mike,
if he has
Mike, I don't see the Chiefs unless Andy Reid decides that he wants to go.
Mm-hmm.
I think Andy Reid's very much in the same situation that I would think that Mike Tomlin is, but that's just me. Eric would be better positioned to answer that question, but I don't know. And
see, I could see Cignetti taking the Colts job if it becomes available. Because I think he's from the Indiana. I was talking to Mike Grell about that earlier today, and because he thought about him for Pittsburgh, and I was like, I don't know if he's going to leave Indiana for Pittsburgh, but he might leave Indiana University for the Colts.
We might get half a smile.
So Andy Reid is 17 years younger than you, is what you're saying, Michael?
Cool.
Wow, you really are going for the.
He comes at me all the time. I can't take one shot at him.
How do we feel about Commanders?
Ooh.
I know they've had a lot of injuries this year, but still, they kind of.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, Dan Quinn's got it. He's got to turn it back around next year, or he definitely will be on the hot seat.
You think they want to get rid of the Blizzard?
I could see the Saints possibly as well. Looking again.
Really?
Maybe.
I think the Saints are.
I think the Saints. I think he's okay.
Okay.
I think he's okay right now.
I mean, we'll see how he goes next season. But I mean, he's only in his first season. Number one, number two, he from the beginning of the season to the end, that was a different Saints team.
But if they don't have a good season next year and you got Mike Tomlin sitting there waiting to be hired, that's a different story.
Can I give you a real wild card? Let me know what you guys think.
Okay.
Buffalo.
Ooh, that's a good call.
Mm-hmm.
Because McDermott's been on the hot seat for a few years.
Yeah.
He hasn't won anything. I mean, honestly,
this year's a road playoff game.
Yes, he won a road playoff, but this is his best year to really say, dude, you better make it to the Super Bowl this year.
But Jacksonville was a tough, and then Denver's gonna be tough, and then possibly New England. So
Denver will
it's
not be
gonna
tough.
We'll talk on Thursday, but I sure hope that they run all over Denver.
So do I. But yeah, that could be. I would keep an eye out. Like if Mike Tomlin is going to say, "Hey, I'm going to take a year off," keep an eye out for Buffalo and be like, if things don't go the way that the Bills are, because remember, also the Bills are going to be getting a brand new stadium. They want this whole new excitement going on. He would be a good one.
He obviously doesn't mind cold weather either. So he's been.
What about Carolina?
No.
You don't think so?
I'm actually going to say that Carolina is safe with their head coach right now.
Yeah, I think Canales is fine for right now.
Yeah, Canales, you got to give him a couple more years with that.
I feel like there's a coach we're kind of sleeping on that could to make a big move, and that'd be Marcus Freeman.
Anyway,
you say anyway and all that, like
he's not leaving.
How do you know
not
that?
Not this year.
And he's not leaving next year either.
How do you know that?
Because he has everything he needs right now.
I've got one for you.
Eric's got back channel resources.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Every single head coach in college will be like, listen, if the NFL really could come call me and give me everything I wanted and the right position came available, the right team, of course they would take it. You cannot say he's not going to leave.
So he's going to go to fail? Because how many coaches have been successful going from college to the NFL?
What is the one common thing between every single head coach?
I think the first one was
their ego. Oh, their ego. They're going to think that they're the first one to really succeed in the NFL. Like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to win a Super Bowl. I'm going to be that head coach. Every single head coach does that.
And I would say Jim Harbaugh is a good example of someone. I mean, really, and I'm talking specifically when he went from Stanford to San Francisco.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because when he went from Michigan to San Diego, LA, he sucked.
No, I was talking about his first time doing it.
Right. How come, I know he was on here real briefly. I don't know if he's still on here. How come Zach hasn't said anything about his team Sunday night?
Yeah. Phil's made a great point. Jimmy Johnson is a great call.
Yeah.
So now we're talking the 1920s.
But Jimmy Johnson would have kept going if it wasn't for, guess who?
Yeah.
Barry Switzer.
But yeah. I like Patrick's take. The Philadelphia Eagles could probably make a change after next season. I think Sirianni.
They should make a change right now.
They should.
And when I say that, I'm not saying Tomlin, because you're going to have someone that's willing to work with Howie Roseman, because Howie Roseman ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
I mean, Howie Roseman's got a job, I think, for life at this point. But I do think that would be an attractive job for a coach, because there are pieces there.
You know who we found out who's just as big of an idiot as Nick Sirianni that we found come this past weekend? That idiot up in Chicago, Ben Johnson. Good night. I thought I couldn't stand Sirianni. Ben Johnson's just about as bad. Like, dude, shut your mouth and just be glad that we handed you the game and move on. Virgil, take care of those Bears for me Sunday, please. Thank you.
Well, I feel better about that game than I did the Panthers game. So
really?
Yes, because and this is the perfect segue to go into that.
The Panthers had nothing to lose, man.
Super quick. Can I ask an unrelated question? We were talking about Washington, but not head coach wise. With the Commanders, with Daniels leading them to the NFC Championship last year, and then I know injuries and stuff this year, but is he going to be potentially like a CJ Stroud, who was good his first year and then sucked for a year or two and then was decent late in the season? Now, obviously, they're still in the playoffs. They won last night, but
not because of him.
Yeah. How did CJ Stroud play?
Really, in spite of him.
Was he good?
He's terrible. But no, do you think, because that was a complete almost 180 basically, where with Jaden Daniels and the Commanders, where they were in the NFC Championship 2 years ago, and then this year they were not good. Do you think he could potentially turn it around? Will it take him a year or two, or do you think he's not?
I think he can turn it around, but we'll see. I mean, he's got to prove it.
Right. Because he just reminds me a lot of CJ Stroud and how he was his first year versus Now, I don't even think the Texans got to the AFC Championship, but at least they made the playoffs. And then is he only in his third year, Stroud, or is it fourth? So it's either 1 or 2 years that he wasn't good, and then they started out pretty bad this year. Now it has obviously been the defenses carried them, but they're in the playoffs going into the second round. So
he was drafted in 2023.
It's his fourth year because the Panthers are getting ready to pick up Bryce Young's 5th-year option, and he came in with Stroud.
What a move for the Panthers.
God, fuck.
They don't have any choice right now.
They don't have another quarterback.
Now they are bringing Andy Dalton back, right?
No, hell,
I hope not.
I kind of
missed opportunity.
Guys, to say it with me, game manager.
From who?
Well,
Dalton?
No.
Oh, yeah. Oh God, yeah. He's yeah.
Well, this is my take, like to Eric
GM1.
earlier about Jaden Daniels and a lot of these guys. A lot of these guys coming out of college, I mean, they don't have any experience. They get thrown in there that first year, and sometimes you get some success because of the coach you have, the plays you get, and nobody knows what you can do. And you kind of surprise everybody. Once they got tape on you, then things change. I think the way the systems work now with these guys coming out young like they are and getting I mean, your top draft pick, you got to start right away. You don't get time to sit and learn. I don't think any of these quarterbacks are going to look like they are going to look for their career until at least the 4th year minimum.
Virgil, I'm going to throw this out there just for you right now, since you're coming in April. If you guys beat the Bears for me on Sunday, your first sex, money, murder is on me.
Okay.
Because I'm sure it'll be back out. Because weren't you here in April last year?
Yeah, late March, early April.
So I'm assuming it'll be back again because I think I showed you the list that's one of like the top non-core beers that Norton's does. And so it'll be back. I'm assuming in April. So if you take care of the Bears for me on Sunday, since we couldn't, then I'll get you your first when we go back to Norton's. And then Donnie will vouch. We got to take you to Hopping Gnome.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was kind of, since I realized I have a lot more time there now, I was looking at breweries I haven't been to, and Hopping Gnome is definitely top on my list.
What was the name of that beer, Eric?
It's called Sex, Money, Murder. It's a purple beer. I mean, when it's in the glass, it looks purple, but it's got pineapple. I don't think it has guava. I'd have to look it up. It's so good. It's only a seasonal from Norton's, but they have it all the time because it's like their top selling non-core beer. And Virgil had it, and he said that was probably one of his favorite beers that he's had.
Because you asked about it that night we went there, and they were out of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sour goza. I'm trying to see if I can find pineapple, butterfly pea flower. So yeah, definitely. I didn't say guava. I didn't think there was guava in it.
I don't think it's guava, but it's super good. I get that every time I can, but it
Can't
comes.
imagine why you don't like pineapple or anything.
When they pour it in a glass, you got your, obviously your glass is just this purple kind of, not dark purple, almost like not even a lavender.
Is it like a purple haze?
Well, it's not a hazy. It's not Donnie's nasty hazy IPAs, but.
Oh, that's right. I can't drink those around you when I'm there. I gotta remember that.
Correct.
Look in the garbage. I heard there's a lot of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, with that gone, since we have the true Panthers fan now, let's talk about the first game of the playoffs: Rams versus Panthers. Rams won 34-31. So, Eric, I told you that I feel more confident against the Bears than I did the Panthers. And the reason why is because while we were kind of dogging on the Panthers, they were kind of nationally, no one gave them a shot. They had the ultimate underdog role, and they played that very well, especially being in that hometown, that home environment. The fans showed up. That was packed. Like I said, that was a good crowd. Even after Puka gets like 2 touchdowns right away, I'm still thinking they're going to come back, because remember, they beat the Rams already once. Yeah. Like, it's not like they haven't played them before. So Stafford started out strong, and then kind of. I'm not gonna say he fell apart at the end because he did kind of pick back up, but I mean,
he had a bad middle because he was 8 for 8. He was 8 for 8 to start the game, and then he went 1 for. I know it was 1 for 9. It might have been 1 for 11.
1 for 11, I believe.
Yeah, I think it was 1 for 11, and that's where we got back in it. And I mean, we had every chance. I mean, I went off on this yesterday morning. So if you want to go back and listen to Breakfast Takes from Monday morning, I really went through this game a lot.
I remember telling Ed, you were so mad. You were talking about the Charlotte Hornets for the first 30 minutes of the show.
Exactly. I showed
was so angry.
Here. I was just like, I'm done with this season. I don't want to talk about the Panthers anymore. It's like they totally. That was my take. It was a coaching loss. Coaches lost that game collectively.
So angry.
And that's not a knock specifically on Canales because I think he's going to be a great coach for us. And the DC has even been considered for head coaching jobs. But collectively, they made a bad business decision in the last 2 minutes of that game.
This is Influencer Senate here. So, Sex, Money, Murder at Norton's is a vibrant purple pineapple forward sour goza with hints of vanilla bean, known for its juicy flavor and unique color from butterfly pea flower, offering a sweet, tangy, and creamy finish, which I prefer. It's at 7%. So, yeah. If you ever make it to Wichita somewhere in the spring, usually is when it comes out. You got to try it. It's really good.
You get that beer with the creamy finish.
Correct.
And tangy. And sweet.
So he likes it. He likes it creamy.
I'm a little surprised at 7%.
No, I mean, I just drink right through them. And maybe if I had like 7 of them, I'd start to feel it. But yeah, it didn't seem like it's that high, but it's one of my all-time favorites. And they don't can their stuff, but you can get a crowler of it. So if you drive, you might see if they do end up having it, getting like a crowler and take it back.
Yeah, I'll that's not a bad idea. I do have one somewhere.
I mean, they have, you don't have to do the big growler, but a crowler, well, they'll just put it in a can for you. They'll
you said growler. Okay. I heard
sorry,
growler.
not growler, crowler.
Crowler, yeah.
They'll have a big, like 20 some ounce crowler that they'll fill it for you. So I've done that before with Sex, Money, Murder.
Yeah, but that mug is nice. That beer mug is super nice. All right. What's next? What game?
Or are we done talking about Rams, Panthers?
I mean, yeah. There's not a whole lot more to say. That bad decision on the Panthers, and I will say this too. The other thing that they got away from the last half of the season was running the ball with Dowdle, and that's one that the team's going to regret because he's out. He's like, peace out, I'm done. Y'all made your choice with Chuba Hubbard, and not that Chuba Hubbard's not a good running back, but Dowdle, when Hubbard was out injured, he earned the right to be the number 1 back for the whole season, in my opinion. And they should have rode that hot hand every game. And then they came back, started splitting time, and then neither one of them did worth a shit. So yeah, that's again bad collective coaching decisions between not running the ball with Dowdle a lot and the last 2 minutes of that game, because they could have won. They could have won that game. They should have won that game, but Rams pulled it together, and Stafford just kind of did what Stafford does with his veteran experience. So I'm done.
And good luck to your Rams.
But like I said, was never worried at all.
No, not at all.
Not even at the slightest. Hashtag automatic over here.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely wasn't sweating it out and planning what I was going to do on Tuesday if they were going to lose. Nope.
Yeah, you didn't have. Yeah, you didn't have. Why would you?
No, of course not.
Which is crazy. So I know you wouldn't have done anything like that. So
the second game later on that night, Bears versus the Packers. The Bears win 31-27 after scoring 25 points in the fourth quarter after only being held to 6 through 3 quarters.
Eric, take over.
No, Patrick, you're good. Patrick can jump in. He can talk about the game. He knows what I'm going to say. I'm just kidding, Patrick.
Well, apparently Caleb Williams is now a closer and Jordan Love is not.
That's not the case. No, had nothing to do with Jordan Love. Jordan Love was not the issue
True.
whatsoever
Right.
in that game. He threw for like 323 and 4 touchdowns. Should have been 5. Had a massive drop with 50 seconds left. Jaden Reed was open on the sideline, and Love hit him in his hands, and he dropped it. And then also one other right up the middle in between 3 guys. He put it right over the top for Watson, and Watson only went up for it with one hand instead of his second hand, and he possibly could have brought it down. He would have got – I think he knew he was about to get hit really hard, but if he caught it and then got hit, he would have been knocked into the end zone, and it would have been essentially a walk-off. They would have still had, like, I don't know, 15 seconds left. But kicking.
Oh, here we go.
I tried telling you guys. Why didn't you put Donnie on by himself? Why do I have to be on myself?
No, because you're the one who complains about the kicking.
When Donnie does it, it sounds like he's almost sounds like very mean, and like I kind of worry about it. You're animated and it's fun.
Touche.
So let's just say we're probably going to get a new special teams not head coach, but special teams coordinator, because Rich Bisaccia is absolutely terrible. Our special teams has been garbage. We need to get rid of Brandon McManus. 7 points he cost us. Missed field goal, missed extra point. We lost a 4-point game, and he missed 7 points worth. Tried to tell you guys over and over and over again, get rid of kickers, get rid of the kicking game. No, we're just going to run him out there. I was sitting there watching the game with my brother, and he kicked the field goal with like no time left to end the first half, and they called timeout. And I said, it's done. He's going to miss this re-kick. He's going to miss it. Sure enough, he missed it right before the half. So instead of going up 21, we're still up only 18. And then I told my brother, this game is over. And sure enough, the game was over. Also, side note, I said this a while back, where if you have let's say a 15-yarder penalty on the defense for roughing the passer and a 5-yard offensive penalty, 15 and 5 do not offset. Those should not be offsetting penalties. Now let's talk about offsides. If you're offsides, unless you bump into a lineman, more than likely they're going to let the play go. The offense is going to hike it. They're going to throw a deep ball, see if they pick anything up. If they do, they'll decline the penalty, take it from there. If they don't, they'll accept the 5-yard penalty. Why then on false starts we just kill the play? Why on offsides do we let them play it out, but we don't let them play it out on a false start? Because if we did, which they should, and the defense stopped them, then they've gotten what they've needed. But if it's something where the defense doesn't do anything or whatever, 5 yards either way, obviously it wasn't the only reason why we lost, but it was 4th and 3. Caleb Williams had the hike go 20 yards behind him over his head. The ball game would have been over. They would have had to jump on it. We would have got the ball back and would have ran out the clock. Instead, they say their center moved the ball slightly forward and rocked ever so slightly forward. And then, false start, killed the play, moved him back 5 yards, 4th and 8. He makes an absolutely ridiculous play to I think it was Roma Doomsday up the sideline in between 4 Packers, which I don't know why no one on the Packers could have knocked that down. There is no reason whatsoever they shouldn't have knocked that down. But I think if you let it play out on offsides for the offense's possible benefit, you should do the same for the defense on a false start. Let them play out. And if the defense can't do what they need to, then obviously they can decline it and say back up 5 yards. But if they make a stop, or in this case, the ball would have gone well over his head, we would have been able to get maybe not even jumped on the ball, but if Williams would have got it, we would have touched him, and he would have been down, and we would have the ball and could have ran it out. So that's it. But I already called it. I knew they were going to lose. As a Packers fan, you knew as soon as he missed the kick that it was over. Just a matter of time. Patrick said, "Oh, you guys are still winning." And right after that, we went down. They took the lead. Said, see, I told you so. So try to tell you guys.
Man, I can't believe all this happened because of a mug.
Yep, sure did. Yeah, so those that weren't in our obviously our group chat, so we don't wear Green Bay apparel on game day. No shirts, no shorts, no hats, nothing. My wife, unbeknownst to me, decides to drink out of the Green Bay Packers coffee mug that Donnie was so kind to send a couple years ago on game day. And I said that morning, and I'm pretty sure I sent a polo to you guys saying, great, now we're going to lose, because she had Green Bay apparel, not obviously clothes, but something she drank out of that morning. And I said, we're going to lose because of her, and I'm blaming her. And sure enough, we lost because she drank out of that mug. Also, my brother wore a Packers hat and a Packers t-shirt that day, and I said, we're going to lose because of you.
Now, can you wear Packers gear?
No, I do
not.
You
don't wear Packers gear for your and pull for them?
Not on game days, no. If I'm at the game in person, I will wear gear. If it's at the house, if it's at a sports bar, I do not wear KU, Wichita State, Notre Dame, Green Bay, any of those. I do not wear that on game day because it's bad luck. If I do, which happens occasionally, they'll lose. Guaranteed.
Wow, your station runs deep, because I wear Panthers gear on game day. I wear Clemson gear on game day.
Unless I'm there in person at the stadium, I will not wear my team's gear on game day. Nothing. No jacket, no hoodie, no shirt, no hat, no shorts, nothing. No socks, no underwear.
So you wear nothing? Like you just wear nothing on game day?
No, I just wear stuff like this.
I thought you said, you said no hat, no shirt, no underwear.
Of my team.
Birthday suit.
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So that's truly superstition there.
Not just a little stitches.
That's a lot of stitches.
Yeah, that's just a whole lot of stitches right there.
I like how we're on both sides of the spectrum here, with Eric wearing absolutely nothing of his team during game day, and Donnie painting himself to be a tiger during game day.
Should I do that? Should I do have somebody paint a block of cheese on my face?
Anytime the Panthers are playing every Sunday, if they're playing a Sunday game, I get up, I'm wearing something Panthers. I got my Panthers, all my Panthers gear on. If they're not if they play on Thursday night, then I don't wear any Panthers gear over the weekend. I'll wear it on Thursday.
I used
Bye week, I don't.
I used to. It's bad luck for me, so I never wear my stuff. And when she drank out of that mug, I told you guys that morning, it's over.
But they don't go undefeated every year, so it kind of defeats the purpose.
So here's the thing. Hold on a second, because I have an issue with this. Like, you don't wear any of you, like, when do you wear your gear then? And besides going to the game?
Non-game day.
Okay.
So it could be Monday through Saturday, just not on Sunday.
So dudes walking around on Tuesday wearing Packers gear, but on Sunday it's like, oh, he's not.
Can't have none of that.
Correct.
See,
I do have to thank Eric for that story, since I did make that Carolina Panthers mug, and I think that worked,
didn't it? So yeah, Virgil created his own Carolina Panthers mug to jinx the Panthers, and it worked, and the Rams won. So see, I'm telling you, it's a thing. And he said, obviously, I don't think he did it, but he said, oh yeah, sorry, I'm drinking out of my KU mug, and then they got beat the other day, and then now they're getting ready to play the number 2 and undefeated team in the country, Iowa State, at home. So it's probably another Big 12 loss tonight.
So I single-handedly was the reason why Kansas lost this weekend.
Correct.
I cannot in good conscience. I can't believe that. I can't, because there's people that go to bars and wear their own teams.
That's other people. It may be fine for them. It's just for me. You could do whatever you want. You can wear Cleveland on Sundays, but for me,
why is Shannon not allowed to?
Right. If it's just you, why can't
it's not
she
her
do
team?
it?
My family related close.
Okay, you can't be moving the goalposts.
It went from just you to your family, and now
you can't be moving the goalposts.
I mean, we're as close as
I will side with Eric on the fact that if they're not fans of the team, they've got no business using or wearing any of the gear. That's Shannon can wear her Kansas City gear on Sunday all she wants.
She does,
and Joe can wear his Raider stuff.
My brother wears.
I love how you're ordering people around to wear what they should and shouldn't wear.
I'm just saying it's acceptable.
To support me. He doesn't hate the Packers. It's just not his team, but
see, Eric's just crazy because that's just
nuts. That's just like, that's nuts, bro.
Even if it's just a socks, like a pair of KU socks that I'll wear on their basketball game day. Like if I had a pair of KU socks on right now, they for sure would lose this game. Now they're probably still going to lose just because it's the number 2 team in the country, but it's a thing.
Yeah.
Let's just say, and I understand what Lynn's saying, they should never lose, but it's not obviously every single, but it's way too often for me to even risk it.
Bro, I would wear any, I don't care. That's now here's I've done this, all right. So I've done this because I've been pissed. If I should know better because the Browns always lose. But if I'm wearing a Browns shirt or a hat or anything like that, and they're getting their ass handed to them, I'll take it off and I keep going and do other things. But it's not like I'm like, nope, I can't wear that because they still could win. And I know we're superstitious, but there's certain things that you're just like, come on, bro.
Yeah. Virgil, so do the Rams upturn in form have anything to do with when they were redubbed the Valiant Virgils?
I mean, I think the first week you did that, they lost to San Francisco after giving up.
It doesn't happen immediately. It's one of those things that it takes a little time.
But Eric, whose gear you can wear that can circumvent the Packers issue? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Gottlieb Watch.
He hated whenever I interject. By the way, make sure you drink out of your Bears mug on Sunday.
Oh, I've got my markers ready. I'm prepared.
Good.
So welcome to Gottlieb Watch as I chronicle Doug Gottlieb's road to 10 wins. We are currently at 6. The last week they won their game.
And this is post-radio show.
This is post-radio show. So we are now in the PR era, the post-radio era. So Friday's game was against the IUND Jaguars, of course, formerly IUPUI.
IUPUI, let's go, baby.
This was at the Resch Center. So it was a home game. Their current record is 4-13. They already played this year, and Green Bay won at the Jungle. So they've already beat them once. And Green Bay was a 7.5-point favorite. So my question to you folks, did Green Bay win this game?
Yes.
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 No.
Ed, you're always going to say no, aren't you?
Yep.
Okay. I'm not going to ask if they covered. So, of course, they won this game. So that is now 7 wins.
Can you go back a slide?
Uh-oh, did I screw up something?
That was the exact same result from the last game?
Yes.
I thought maybe you just typed it again, but they truly won by the exact same score?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's
cool.
Outstanding.
At least that's what I'm going to say because
that's consistency right there.
I was like, maybe they did. I just saw that score on the previous slide. I'm like, wait a minute.
So they played Sunday also against the Northern Kentucky Norse. So this is another home game. This team is currently 13-5. Last year's record was 17-16. They're usually a pretty good Horizon League team.
Mm-hmm.
They've made it to the tournament before. Team. So Northern Kentucky was a road favorite at 4.5. So did Doug Gottlieb win this game?
No.
No, he can't beat a Norse god. No.
Donnie.
I normally don't have to go out of my way to see results, but I unfortunately saw the result of this game somehow weirdly on social media, so I'm recusing myself from this.
It's okay to admit that I've inspired you guys to look up Green Bay results.
I do not even have to avoid it, and I don't see these scores. And somehow somebody posted something about this game, and I don't know why it showed up on my timeline. I'm like, damn it.
That's what exactly like last week when I said that I knew the result because it happened the same way, Donnie. I don't search it out, but somebody posted something about that last week's game. I forgot who it was against, but
so the answer, yes, they won. Now, with this one, they almost blew this game. They had a decent, about 15-point lead into this game, and they almost lost this one. They lost a game earlier. Remember when they had the chair throw when Gottlieb had the chair throwing? They blew a 15-point lead in that game. This one, luckily, was able to avoid it. So we are at 8 wins. So 2 away from 10. And also, guess who's in second place in the Horizon League right now? That is Green Bay.
Whatever, bro.
What do we
Go ahead.
What do we do once they get to 10? The series is just over.
I stop.
I
I just follow it by
I'd
myself.
be happy.
Yeah, I'll follow it by myself until they make the NCAA tournament. Then we'll have a tournament edition.
After the next 2 games are going to win, Ed, so it'll be over soon. Don't worry. So probably by this Thursday next week, they'll be done.
Oh, the Vikings!
Yep, next game will be Cleveland State.
I almost went to Cleveland State.
And that will be Thursday, so that will be a live.
Cleveland's not a state.
Yeah. I can't wait to see if Doug Gottlieb makes it into 2 tournaments come March.
I hate those annoying people who, Wichita's not a state. Cleveland's not a state.
School, you numbnuts.
Right. That's why every time people are like, Wichita's not a state. Congratulations.
No kidding, losers. Hey, by the way, okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead, finish.
No, we're done.
Okay, so guys, I had negotiations here in the Rivera household. That's some negotiations. Okay, I'm allowed to buy some hats on National Hat Day.
I was going to ask you, I haven't seen many yet.
Not many, but I am allowed to buy 3.
Nice.
So
I thought you were getting ready to say that you were in negotiations because she was going to shut down the wheel of Dad Hats because that was going to lead to a lot of more hats.
Shut up. No one knows that. Okay.
No,
but it's once a week with the wheel. Okay, calm down. And then 2 is 3 on the same day, so that's different. Okay, that's different.
Well, what's the full transaction? That's what I want to know. If you
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You get 3 hats.
Don't worry about it. That's how we go.
He has a second daughter.
Nope. That fabric has been shut down, bro.
No, well, never mind. That's too easy.
Nope. Snip, snip, baby. No, I ain't doing none of that.
Eric, remember what he said prior to that.
So I'm happy to report Ed is getting 3 hats on National Hat Day. I don't know what hats are going to be. I'm probably going to end up getting one of the USPBL hats.
Mm-hmm.
So that's marked one of those. I try to look for diamond hoppers in the new era. They don't have a diamond hoppers in the new era. They only have.
Well, they did at one point. Did they sell out?
They don't have my size.
Oh, okay.
Yes, which is the 7 3/8 in that one. And so I'm looking. I'm going to see what they have. Because I haven't seen too much.
I may have to reach out to the guy over there to see if they're going to restock that.
Yeah. I really want to make it to that ballpark because I mean, Eric, remember we were talking about it with Kelly on last episode, and he says like it's a nice ballpark. You definitely should go. And the fact that there's like the whole league isn't just that ballpark is kind of cool. So that's a whole different kind of league.
Lynn, I feel like it's been a year-long voyage for you to you've kind of been will they, won't they with getting a well and Jackfish cap. So I can't wait until you finally decide which one you want to get.
That's the thing though. Right now, it's a little hard for me to get anything in Canada just because it's so expensive.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I'm gonna have a hard time trying to find something.
I gotta get Donnie's income before I can get some more hats from Canada.
Just follow along on MILB promos, and he'll have all the deals for Thursday. And,
that's what I do.
I've seen a couple, but not really in depth looked at them yet. But I'll see maybe a couple if there something jumps out. But I may or may not get any. Depends on what's out there.
I'm allowed to buy 3. Will I buy 3? Is yet to be determined because if there's no sales, there's no sales. I can't force it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Let me see if he's putting them on threads. Yeah. So not a whole lot.
I think I finally picked one last time. Oh, that's right. I remember that, Lynn. I remember when you got the gold ice hat.
Lynn, that's funny. Those 2 teams she mentioned. Stay tuned here in the next few weeks.
Oh, nice.
Imagine that. A way above average podcast with more way above average guests. Shocker.
See, I'm thinking of getting a couple of hats from Old Fort and use the double dip of our discounts.
So what's the over under on how many hats Donnie gets on National Hat Day? Are we setting
one? The over under. I can tell you right now, the over under is 1.
I said, are we setting the line at 15?
He just got like 26 Christmas hats, so.
Like that matters. He's probably. I'm going to set that line at 15.
Speaking of Eric, But Sandlot Goods has some sales on Wichita State hats.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. So just so you know.
Oh wow. Lynn saying the new grasshopper cocktail hat from Beloit, or maybe the Hickory Dickory Docks.
Yeah, I'm with you, Ed.
Yeah, it's a miss for me. I'm sorry. But yeah, the Sandlot Goods are having a sale for all of that. So I saw that, and I was gonna text you, and I totally forgot all about it. Donnie, they got some. I don't know if you have some, but they got the Baccarat Giants, the one that's white and black. That one is on sale.
Yeah. You talking about Sandlot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna be looking out to see if Justin and the Fish Sticks are having any kind of sale.
Oh, that would be a good one.
Virgil, I'm watching.
Oh, I'm not buying any hats this year.
I kind of want to get me the
Virgil.
the
I'm watching.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, they got that Baccarat Giants for $14.97.
I told you, dude. I got it on that one, and then the 1924 Monarchs World Series Dad Hat is there for $17.
The year Donnie was born, $14.97.
I thought it was 13.
Is that BC or AD?
BC.
They do, Eric. They have a really nice KC in Royals color hat. That's nice. Flat bill hat. That you would like that one. So I would go in there, take a look. Ton of look.
They got a Jayhawks Dad Hat for $9.97 there for you, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't buy it, Donnie. You can't wear their gear.
Which is the KC one, Ed?
The baby blue top with a blue brim. It has K and then C on that side.
Do they have any Kansas State gear?
It's not the.
Here.
Is it the one that says Saturday Blues Vintage Flat Bill?
Let me see. I'm
the Tritone?
Right,
or are you looking at a different one?
No, it's not Tritone.
In case they don't, Virgil, I got you.
Which one are you talking about, Ed?
Yeah, wait, guys.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said, hold on. How's that?
Ooh, Spirit of the North.
All right, so we'll start up here. Look, they got this Monarchs hat on sale.
Oh, look at that.
Okay, $19.99. The little pennant right there for $10. They got some Arlington Renegades right there. The UFL.
Ed's back spending people's money.
I am. There's the Baccarat Giants, Donnie.
Yep.
I have that on my cart.
Is that Burt Bacharach?
Yes.
Okay. Then we got the Stallions, Birmingham Stallions.
Boulevard Quirk. Nice.
So there's that one, $19.99. They got some Emporia State.
Emporia State, about an hour 15-ish, hour and a half from Wichita.
This is a DC Defenders Dad Hat right there for $10.
The XFL team?
Yeah. Then you got the Houston Roughnecks, RIP. Then we got some Iowa. Lynn, Iowa. Hawkeyes.
Hawkeyes.
Okay. Don't look at those. Those are not ugly. Kansas City Canvas won. The Chiefs. I wish I would have gotten that one. I did.
I've got that one. That's a nice one.
Yep. Kansas City Neighborhoods Flat Bill. Kansas.
Oh, there's a Kansas State hat.
Disgusting.
I am also going to be getting this right here, this T-shirt.
I need to know more about them. I've heard the name, but I don't know anything about them.
Was that a home hat?
Yep. Home for Kansas City. Look, the Current.
KC Current.
I was gonna say there's there's one that's the 1912 KU Jayhawk Dad Hat. That one, if I was a Kansas City Jayhawk fan, that one I would have to have. That is a cool ass logo on there.
I don't know about the KC Pioneers. Do you guys know anything about that one?
Mm-mm.
I gotta look at more of that. Okay, so that's the light denim one right there.
Keep going. There's one that's gonna come up here in a minute. I think I was thinking you were talking about.
I was thinking about this one right here.
Okay, keep going. I think there's another one.
Ooh, Kansas State.
Gross.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. It's right here. Where is it?
Northern Iowa.
I saw a Mizzou hat too.
Billikens.
Billikens.
Anytime now. I know which one you're talking about, Eric. And I don't know anything about it.
Northern Iowa? Go Billikens.
This one.
Yep, that one. That's the one I was thought you were talking about. That's sweet. I'm assuming that's Monarchs because it has the weird kind of KC on it.
That's a nice one.
Yeah.
It's $24.
It's normally 45. Yeah, that might be one I look at. Does it show? Can I see the back?
Yeah.
Snapback. Okay. Yeah, no, that's the one I thought you were talking about. I really like that. I'll have to maybe look into that one.
I might get this one. This is a nice one.
Yeah, like
I'm good.
Look at that.
Dude, that material is really nice. It's really comfortable.
I don't have any Sandlot.
Yep.
This one is this material right here. And it's super comfortable, very light. And like even during the summer, I wear it. And it's very breathable. So that's one good thing that I like about this one. I love these Sandlot hoods.
Yeah.
If I don't see anything, I probably try to limit myself as well to 2 or 3 or less. But if I don't see anything else, I might have to pull the trigger on that one because I really do like that one.
That one is nice. I like that one a lot. That's all.
Good for you, Lynn. Good for you.
I already ordered my old-fashioned cap from Madison Mallards. I should arrive on Thursday. Okay. I haven't honestly. I really have not seen a whole lot of like sales this year.
I think you'll see them trickle out
Tomorrow into
They
Thursday.
better.
Yeah. You what?
They better.
Normally you have 100 plus
By now.
teams out there. Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't seen as much.
So
I know some teams were debating about whether they were going to do it, and I'm like, you guys should.
Yeah, that's what I hold. That's like my whole thing. Like, I don't understand why you would not want to like promote. Like, even if you just give and set 50% off, like people are gonna buy something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Michael's going the same route as us, trying to limit ourselves as much as possible.
Mm-hmm. For this season, Naturals nothing. The Durham Bulls got like 5 hours ago. They just said they have new merch.
Binghamton's doing something.
Okay, so the Richmond Flying Squirrels have 20% off on all hats on National Hat Day.
Who, Richmond does?
The Richmond Flying Squirrels, yep.
Ooh, okay.
So let me see. 20% off for the Spokane Indians.
And Tri-State Dust Devils, I think, are doing 30.
No, it's not bad.
Can I ask you to send me that KC logo one that you didn't know what it was?
Sure. You want me to send you the link to it?
Yes.
Okay, send it to you.
Thank you.
I put it on the thread so that way Eric has it available for him as well. I got you, Eric. All right, so we need to continue with the scores, guys. We haven't even talked about the rest of the scores. We only stopped at the Green Bay Packers and the Bears. The one game that actually was very exciting for me was actually the Bills and Jaguars. That was a really good game. I was listening to that game on the way home from my parents, and man, was that an exciting game. At least the ending was exciting.
I would say it was exciting through the entire game because you knew Josh Allen was going to find a way to win. It felt like it was going to happen, and it did. Off a 50 push or whatever. I don't remember. It felt like he was going on forever.
Dude, right?
They just kept carrying him, and somebody's like, come on, you're just going to carry the quarterback to the end zone. He didn't quite make it in, but he got a lot further or a lot closer and then did it again and scored. So,
well, they were talking about it on the radio, and I don't know if they said it on the broadcast, is that I think the Jaguars decided to give up the touchdown so that way they could have more time on the clock so they can go down the field. And
then your favorite quarterback throws an interception immediately after that.
Well, I can't blame the quarterback on that one.
No, I mean
that was a tip.
Dude,
that was on the wide receiver.
Yeah.
Who should have caught that ball.
The problem, the thing that was on Trevor was the drive before that where he tried to get the first down.
Yeah.
On fourth and slipped, or he didn't even really slip. It's just the way he went to plant and dive. Like, dude, you got to stay upright on your feet or go straight ahead instead of trying to go down the line like that. But plays like that to me are that if you're not going to just like do what the Bills did and push Josh, for a yard or two, that's what your running back's for. That's what he's paid to do. Give it to the running back.
Were they on a 10-game win streak?
The Jags? I think so. Let's see.
That's, and at home, start the playoffs. Wow.
Listen,
the
Jaguars got a nice little future ahead of them. I mean, they,
8-game win streak.
They did a really good job this year.
9 out of 10.
I'm surprised by them. I'm not going to lie. But they did good. They were talking about it, and I hate some radio stations like, oh, if he doesn't do it now, he's never going to win it. Talking about Josh Allen. I was like, I'm like, bro, can y'all just get off of it already? But it was a good game.
I mean, outside of that game, their only other losses this year were of their 4 losses were to 3 teams that are in the playoffs and the Bengals. They lost to the Bengals in the second week of the season in a 4-point game, but then they lost to the Seahawks and Rams back to back, and then they lost to the Texans.
They lost to some really good teams right there.
Yeah, and outside of the Rams game, they lost that one 35-7. Everything else was like 36-29 loss, 20-12 loss, and 31-27. So I mean, they were in all these games too.
So this is the opposite of what the Broncos are, because the Broncos really haven't beaten anybody, and then the Jaguars have actually beaten teams that have actually been pretty good. So they have a pretty good season. Is what we're hearing. I like it.
To me, it's one of those games that, and they even said during the broadcast, the winner of this game, like I said, these were two teams that could have made it.
Mm-hmm.
Realistically, could have made it to the championship game.
Agreed.
It's sad to see one having to go down when you have the frauds in Denver just being right there.
Yeah. What about the 49ers and Eagles?
So, Patrick, you had mentioned on this one, wasn't this the one you were shocked by the result?
I don't know if shocked would be the word. I would say I just expected more from the Eagles at home.
I didn't. I knew this when I called this one. I thought it was easy because, and I think I said it on the show last week, Sirianni was an idiot for playing or not playing his starters in week 18 to play for the 2 seed, because if they were the 2 seed, they would have hosted Green Bay, and Green Bay has struggled the last 2 or 3 years, losing like 3 games, both in the regular season and then one in the playoffs last year. And so I think they had Green Bay's number, and I think they would have been better off playing Green Bay. I thought San Francisco, outside of that terrible loss to the Seahawks where they scored 3 points, I thought that was an anomaly. I thought they'd been playing better. Now it sucks. Obviously, they lost Kittle super quick right after he came back from one injury and then got hurt and is done Achilles. Now. But I knew that. And then if they would have won that game, then they would have had to have gone to Chicago instead of being able to host, Chicago or whoever would have been in that instance. So to me, I thought it was something that he made a mistake, and I knew they were going to pay for it. So I had picked the 49ers because of that.
You and me, we discussed this. We agree. It's like, you should have gone all the way to the end of the season, and it bit you in the ass.
It wasn't so much the Eagles team that I was, going for. I was thinking of the home field advantage because next to the Bills, the Philadelphia had like the second best home playoff percentage, the home playoff record in the last 5 years or whatever it was. So I was going for that. I'm not surprised that they lost because, they've been, in your words, Eric, they've been terrible on offense.
I thought the last half of the season, they just have not been going in the right direction.
Yeah.
So,
but I was hoping their defense would give them a chance to stay in it.
Is that coaching? Because we're talking about this, right? Like, I mean, is that a Sirianni thing? Also, AJ Brown has not been helping matters.
Well, Kevin Patullo, their offensive coordinator, was let go today.
He was. So, he was.
So I think it's a Sirianni issue. I think it's a Kevin Patullo issue. Something was just not jiving. I mean, Jalen Hurts pulled a Lamar Jackson after that game when he was like, it's too soon to talk about that, which, is similar to like Lamar Jackson talking about John Harbaugh. It's like, like you can argue, is it too soon after a game, but there certainly wasn't a vote of confidence.
It wasn't
from Jalen Hurts on Kevin Patullo. So that the Eagles were going to do something, and it probably wasn't going to be Sirianni. It was probably going to be Patullo. So I mean, but you're right, Eric. They've been terrible on offense for most of the season, if not, because they lost some big players on the offensive line, and that offense just hasn't been the same.
Yeah, no, I kind of saw that one coming. Now I know he's not Kittle, but I thought Tongus, whatever, is a good serviceable backup. And last week or the week, no, it wouldn't have been that 2 weeks ago, he had a really big game filling in for Kittle. So I mean, I know they're losing a little bit with him, but that pass that Jennings had to Christian McCaffrey, where he kind of caught it over his shoulder or whatever for that touchdown and everything. So
Juwan Jennings was a 4-star quarterback coming out of high school.
Was he? Okay.
Yeah.
So I thought that it didn't, I figured the 49ers, but I watched that game and I thought it was a good game for the most part. But I had a feeling the 49ers would pull it out.
All that shit talking from AJ Brown, like, they don't get me the ball. They don't get me the ball. I need you to get me the ball and all this other stuff. And then when they get you the ball, you're Butterfingers, bro.
Right.
Like, if you're going to do that, dude, catch the ball. They're giving it to you. And so that one I'm a little baffled about. So whatever.
And I just signed up for text alerts from Sandlot Goods.
Yeah.
So they've already sent 3 texts.
You're ready to go, baby. They're like, "Ooh, we got a new one.
Got one on the line."
Yeah, listen, be careful, because he got me on yard ball, and now they email me all the time. Thanks a lot, Ed.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Hey, man, listen, I'm not gonna listen. It's local, made in the USA. They got good stuff. It's really good material. What they do.
You can go down to the very bottom and click unsubscribe.
Or if you get a text message, you can just say stop and they'll just,
I typically don't do that, but there's a few that I get so annoyed. They just random companies and they send so much. So I do that. I unsubscribe on some emails and occasional stops on text. But
yep, I agree.
Listen, get your discount code and then send a text saying stop.
Yeah, true. All right. So then you got the Chargers and the Patriots. I'm not going to lie. I expected more from the Chargers, at the very least, to be competitive. I had the Chargers winning. Obviously, I was wrong.
This game shocked me on how bad it was.
It was not good.
I didn't watch the second half, but my son obviously did. And he said he was kind of worried just because the Patriots weren't playing well the first 3 quarters, but then did enough in the fourth to separate them and end up. Their defense looks good, but I mean, I don't know if that's saying a whole lot because it is the Chargers, but yeah, that game overall wasn't the best.
How bad have the Chargers looked on offense this year?
They did. Yeah, well, I was just going to say
as a whole for the season.
I was just going to say that because I was just saying, it's like, man, the Chargers are not doing Herbert any favors, man. Not a single one of the wide receivers was good enough to catch anything.
Well, they're also inconsistent.
Even Keenan Allen, who is like usually your number one wide receiver, he was just dropping balls left and right. I'm like, what are we doing here?
The one that disappointed me the most was Ladd McConkey.
Yeah, he reminded me of last year's what's his name up in Seattle now that was at LA.
Oh, Cooper Kupp?
Kupp, yeah. Kupp just didn't do much last year, and then McConkey, I feel like, didn't do. He was a lot better last year. I don't know what's
McConkey had a drop off at wide receiver like Jaden Daniels did at QB.
Right, and I had McConkey on one of my fantasy teams, and I really felt that he just wasn't that great. So, yeah, I thought for them, I mean, Vidal had to step in because Hampton, but Yeah,
and
their
then
offense just didn't.
yeah, and as soon as Virgil gave the word, Kamani Vidal stopped trying to get carries. So,
I mean, it all fell apart because their offensive line is pretty much paper thin.
Mm-hmm.
Like they really have nobody to protect.
Which is really surprising considering that's a hallmark of Jim Harbaugh teams.
Yeah. Because I remember when we were watching the first few games. I mean, they started 3-0 against West competition.
Mm-hmm.
They beat the Chiefs in the first week. We're looking at this team. It's like, oh, this is going to be a really good Chargers team. And season goes by and they just fall apart.
And what happened with like a Rondé Gadsden? Like he had like a 5 or 6 week span there where it looked like he was unstoppable, and then all of a sudden it's like, what happened? But it's like the rest of the Chargers offense. I mean, it's like, very rarely do they have big weeks, but when they did, it was a different person all the time. There wasn't like that one main option that you dealt with. Like 1 week it may be, Quentin Johnston. 1 week it may be McConkey. Another week it's Vidal. Another week it's Omarion Hampton. Another week it's Gadsden. So, but it was just everyone was inconsistent.
Very much so. That everybody was. It was not a good game. Not a good game at all for the Chargers. So
they forgot to bolt up.
Yeah, they weren't bolt up at all. Now, go ahead.
Sorry, I was just going to ask. So I'm looking at that hat again, and I saw the address. When are you going to come to my area and we go tour Sandlot Goods?
Dude, I'm in for that. You? Oh yeah, they said that they would. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's go. I'm in. I want to go.
All right, cool.
He's not coming. He's not coming.
Oh, I know that.
That's a dude. He did. He was like, "Hey man, Ed, you come up here. We'll get you a tour of the place."
He's been to Kansas City, but he's definitely not coming to Wichita.
No.
2032 is going to be a beautiful tour.
You guys already got me going to Utah. All right. Can you guys
we don't got you going nothing. You're the one that chose to jump into that. The four of us were just fine going.
Yeah, I was told.
Rhonda.
So don't, because you were one of the ones who said, "Hey, we're going, Ed." I'm like, all right, hold on.
Well, because then we didn't want you to cry if we didn't invite you. Just like Paul all the time. Why don't you guys invite me?
I don't give a shit.
That plane hasn't taken off yet.
So,
shoot, that security line isn't even final yet.
They're going to stop me at the airport.
Edward.
Excuse you, sir. You cannot be here. You do not belong here. Go.
That's what you guys know about those May hurricanes in Carolina. I mean, you never know what's going to happen there.
Anything with, and I tried to tell Darla this. I warned her. I'm like, listen, we got to get to the airport at least an hour and a half. At the that's the cutoff, because there's something going to happen. I'm going to have to get out of line. They're going to send me back so I can fix something. Every single time it happens.
You got to be there at least 1 day ahead of time.
100%. I will sleep at the airport, wait inside so I can just make sure that I'm like there. So Ed has that luck when it comes to flying. It happens. Thanks, Mom and Dad, for giving me 2 last names. Thank you so much.
I feel like Ed's like a Home Alone, like the Home Alone story. It's like it happened again.
She didn't believe me. We went on a trip. When we went to the Corporate Media Meetup, she was like, all right. She goes through without any issues. No issues whatsoever. She has my last name, by the way.
She has one of your last names.
One of my last names. Actually, no, she has both. She had to get both because I'm hyphenated.
That's true.
So, any problems with her? Nope. Innocent little white girl. Go have fun. I go in, standing next to her, 6'2" dude, and they're like, go back. Then they patted me down, and she was like, I thought you were lying. I'm like, I told you I wasn't. So,
no me gusta.
They gave me the whole cavity search right there in front of everybody. I was like, all right, go ahead, do your thing. Do you, big burly man?
You should have
taken advantage of me like that in the airport in front of people.
You should have called in Cholo. You should have called in Cholo Virgil to help you out.
Should have. They would have let him. I was like, nah, we ain't gonna want to do with that.
You don't mess with cred like that.
So
Cholo Virgil has one last name and would not have had this problem.
You what?
Cholo Virgil would have only had one last name and would not have had this problem.
Touche.
Do you think Valdez Scantling gets a hard time because of his double last name?
They fly private.
They're right, yeah. Even if it's a team, if it's like a United,
sorry.
the whole plane is for them.
I kind of addressed that generally. Donnie, when you fly in a private jet, does having two last names matter?
Oh, they don't care who you are as long as you got through the gate to get to the tarmac.
Listen, that dollar sign is what talk when it comes to private plane. Also,
thank you for the insight.
It's because I also go by only Ed Rivera. A lot of times it's just Ed Rivera.
Well, sometimes you change your name on your phone. Like I'll be sending you a text message and it's like Ed has changed his name, and it's like
does not.
Yeah,
it hasn't changed.
Well, mine has changed from Ed Rivera to Ed Rivera Donato to Ed Rivera to Ed Rivera Donato.
It's always been. It's on my phone. It should say Ed Rivera Donato.
Well, for me, it's changed you back from Ed Rivera to Ed Rivera Donato like 3 times.
Sometimes your phone will pick up on social media.
That's different. Yeah, that's.
And it'll ask if you want to update contact info based on that.
Well, this is like the Apple, this is like in the text message. When you change your profile picture. Mm-hmm. Sometimes
that's never changed. It doesn't change the name. It's always the same. It's
it changed your name, son.
Oh well, whatever. That's what I do. I'm like Prince. I change my name every couple of years.
That's right.
I'm about to become a symbol here in a minute.
Yeah, you're Ed Rivera now, but I promise you, it's been like right now in my phone. I always keep up with it, and it says Ed Rivera.
Are you going to be a sex symbol? Is that what you're saying?
Let's see. Right, I am. It says Mr. Delicious. Oh, that's weird. Why'd you change it to that?
Puerto Rican sensation.
He's just going to be this symbol right here, the dad hat.
Yeah, I'm going to be the Puerto Rican sensation. That's what it's going to be. All right, we're off
the Puerto Rican prince.
All right, guys. So we got the Steelers and Texans. The Steelers.
What a game that was!
It was a defensive game. I thought
it was pretty offensive to me.
The Texans.
The best part of that game was JJ Watt's hype video.
Oh, Texans defense won that game, in spite of, and we're just like you were just talking about him, Eric, CJ Stroud, in spite of him, because CJ Stroud did not have a good game.
How bad is Nico Collins hurt?
But
he was carted off, right? He was carted off, right?
Concussion.
Yeah, concussion.
Was it concussion?
Mm-hmm.
And they said he probably will not be able to clear protocol by the game this week because of the short week.
It was because it's a short week Monday night. Yeah,
against Patriots.
Yep.
So that means that Christian Kirk is going to be like the top receiver.
Could be.
Yep.
Either Kirk or Hutchinson.
Who is it? Davis Mills.
Mills is the quarterback. Yeah,
he's not bad.
Backup. Yeah. He's not bad.
Yeah, it's not Davis Webb.
He got them out. They've won. I think they won like 2 games with them. So
is there any chance they can call on Matt Schaub?
No, Matt Schaub is not happening.
Matt Schaub is long gone. He's like, hey, don't get my name on this thing.
Listen, respect Matt Schaub, Virgil. Respect him.
David Carr could probably still happen.
I was gonna say, if we're going that route, can we go David Carr?
Do you see the brothers got their own podcast?
Number one pick, son.
Yeah, how'd that work for him?
The Carr brothers got a nice little podcast going on.
Who was worse, David Carr or Josh Rosen?
Rosen.
What pick was he?
He was like 15 or 17, something like that.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, wasn't he?
Out of
he went to
UCLA?
Arizona, right? Well, the problem for Rosen is that he was dealt a really bad hand. Because
it's called Josh Rosen. That was the hand that he was dealt.
Well, in his defense, though, I mean, like he got like half a season to do anything.
He did. This guy defending Josh Rosen.
No. Because he started talking shit when he was at UCLA. First of all, he was like, "I'm going to take games. I'm getting all your names."
He was terrible, but like, it's like the ultimate insult when you were replaced by Kyler Murray.
But he had opportunities because he even went to Cleveland, of all people, who would start. Cleveland's favorite player. He
went to Miami too.
I was going to say he was in Miami.
Yeah, Cleveland's favorite player is the backup quarterback, and he couldn't even get on the field. So no,
that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Okay. So no.
Listen,
no.
I'm perfectly aware that Josh Rosen was part of that lucky group.
Josh Rosen is the issue with Josh Rosen was Josh Rosen. He was just not good enough.
Who is worse, Josh Rosen or Drew Lock?
Josh Rosen.
Josh Rosen.
At least
I
Drew,
would Rosen, yeah.
Drew
I was
Lock
gonna
at
say.
least had like his one good year. Josh Rosen had none.
Drew Lock at least parlayed one good season in Denver. Was it?
I was going to say, was it his Denver year?
Denver,
Denver,
and then he went to Seattle, right?
Seattle, yep.
So
See, and here's the thing though. If you tell me, I was like, hey, do you want to be, like you want to have like 2-3 good years as a starter in the NFL or become Chase Daniels? I'm going to take Chase Daniels all day long. Give me the Chase Daniel career.
well, you know who had one of the best jobs in football was Jim Sorgi.
Yeah.
Like being Peyton Manning's backup quarterback in Indianapolis for like 8 years, where you had maybe like 5 snaps. Unbelievable.
You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you're getting paid, right? And then you're also like making money. Like Chase Daniel, over $60 million?
Yeah, I mean he landed like a $35 million contract from the Eagles to be a backup.
Dude. And now I love watching his channel, right? Because he's really good at breaking down film and all that. So, but yeah, I would have taken that. All right,
another great one. I'm sorry. He said that Don Strock behind Dan Marino. I mean, Don Strock had a hell of a career in Miami behind Marino.
Yeah,
and then of course there's also Clipboard Jesus, Charlie Whitehurst, who not only he kind of went the Chase Daniel route. I mean, you live in San Diego, you're backup quarterback to Phillip Rivers forever, and then finally Seattle says we'll give you $4 million to be a starting quarterback. That didn't work out, but he got $4 million.
He got paid.
Charlie Whitehurst never played in Cleveland, right?
No.
Man.
Quit trying to put everybody in Cleveland.
Yeah, I know.
I was asking.
He's trying. He's trying hard.
Real quick too. Back to
I don't have to try that hard. You got like 40 of them.
42.
So back to the Texans. I heard it, and again, another great comparison to this team this season, especially the later part of the season.
Mm-hmm.
They're very reminiscent of early 2000s Ravens. The defense is like, get us 20 points and we'll win the game.
We'll take care of the rest.
Yeah, we'll take care of the rest. And that's kind of how they've been playing the last half of the They haven't relied on Stroud to win the game. The defense is like, just get us some points and we'll shut down. Because they haven't given up 20 points except in they gave up 21 to the Raiders, but they haven't really given up 21 points in almost any game except the last one of the season against the Colts.
Yeah. Didn't Case Keenum, wasn't he in Houston at one point?
I think so.
He went to the University of Houston.
No, didn't he also play? Did he play for the Texans as well?
I think he played for the Texans for a little bit.
Probably. Yeah, they gave up 29. They gave up 29 to the Jaguars, and 30 to the Colts, and everything else is under 20.
And by the way,
he actually started with the Texans 2012, 2013,
Eric,
and then he went back in 2014.
Hey, Ty Detmer, former Brown. There we go.
So yeah, he had three separate stints with the Texans.
That's what I thought. And by the way, Eric, who was that Colts quarterback that helped lead them to 30 points against the Texans?
Riley Leonard.
Where did he go to school?
Go Irish.
Do you know where Case Keenum plays now? No, this is for Patrick.
Where's Case Keenum play now?
Yeah.
NFL Europe.
He's in the playoffs as a backup.
Case Keenum. Patriots.
Did not know that.
According to Wikipedia.
I know he's a legend. Denver?
Nope.
Who's left?
The Bills.
The Bears.
The Bears.
Really? He's got to be the third string, though, because Badgen's the second string.
Well, he's listed as a backup quarterback currently for the Chicago Bears.
Shut up.
He must be third string then, because Badgen's...
What a legend that Case Keenum is still in the National Football League.
Yeah, he is. He is third string.
I was going to say, because if Williams gets hurt, it's Badgen that comes in. So,
but still,
yeah, you were
third string making the money.
Badgen got a nice new contract before the season started. It was probably my favorite press conference of the season so far. We talked. I mean, that was really inspiring when he talked about he got that guaranteed contract, and he talked about how he grew up with basically nothing, and all his Dad would do to try to make sure that,
Is that the CrossFitter kid?
No, I mean, in all seriousness, it was like a really heartwarming story when he talked about how much it meant to his family that he got that contract.
I wasn't kidding when I said CrossFitter. He actually does CrossFit. You're talking about the quarterback for the Bears?
Yeah.
The backup? Yeah, he's a CrossFitter.
Well, but when I wasn't talking about his outside hobbies. I was talking about
No. He was going to go, if he didn't go pro in football, he was going to go pro with CrossFit, like go to the CrossFit games and all that. Like, I mean, this kid is like hella strong. He's that good. So, no, I wasn't kidding. Like, I mean, he also had a path. He also wanted to be a teacher and none of those worked out.
Do y'all know what college records Case Keenum currently holds?
Most yards thrown.
Most passing yards.
Total offense.
Probably holds everything at Houston.
All-time leader in passing yards and touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't what Ed and Patrick said the same thing?
Yeah. He's the only quarterback in Division I history to have more than 5,000 yards in each of 3 seasons. That is insane. I didn't realize he had all that.
Yeah, he was a beast in Houston,
And still couldn't get a good career as a starter.
He could start for the Browns.
Nope.
Like today.
Yes. Right now, yeah, absolutely. 100%. Yeah.
So it's no when I say it, but it's yes when Virgil says it.
Yeah, because he doesn't say it all the time.
Okay.
You got to pick your moments. We've talked about this. Pick your moments.
Nah, I'm just gonna keep being me.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
I try to tell you.
That's all right.
Anyways,
Donnie tries to tell me he's poor. I don't believe him.
So then you had I want to go back really quick because Aaron Rodgers and CJ Stroud threw for 250 yards. He was 21 for 32, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He got sacked 3 times.
3 fumbles.
Yeah. So his QBR, his rating was an 86.7. Okay. You move over to Old Man Rodgers. He was 17 for 33, 146. Okay. And then no touchdown throws, 1 interception. He got sacked 4 times for 36 yards.
Donnie, only my guy Brian gets to ask for high fives, okay?
I was going to say Stroud had 5 fumbles, not 3.
5, wow.
Jesus.
2 of those, Rodgers.
He lost 2 of them.
Rodgers threw a pick 6. Yeah, Rodgers threw a pick 6 and a fumble recovery for a touchdown.
Yeah,
that one where he got drilled on the
head. Yeah,
and then dude just like bent down, picked it up, and just ran it.
Well, that one, everybody they were talking about it was like that one was the ball was already coming out, so it was an actual legit fumble. So he just picked it up and kept going with it.
Nobody realized that it was a fumble because I think they thought he was down. Because I was actually listening to the radio broadcast on Westwood One, and it was funny because Kevin Harlan's like, nobody's chasing him. It's a touchdown. It was funny because it was like the way he was like
was a
totally
big dude
shocked
too.
that nobody was going after him.
You have Westwood One?
Westwood One radio. That's who does the
That's
NFL
who does
broadcast.
That's who does the radio broadcast.
Yeah, it was Kevin Harlan and
if I'm out and about, I may occasionally have it on, but I don't listen to it like all the way through games.
It was Kurt damn, I was drawing a
Menifee?
blank. No. Warner, Kurt Warner. Dang.
Yeah, so
I actually thought Menifee as well.
I mean, it was a good guess.
That's a good guess, but I could not bring. Oh, yeah. Real quick, did you guys watch any of the Fox?
No.
Right before the Panthers game on Saturday.
Don't even bother asking because none of us did.
Okay, so they were all standing there getting ready to do their picks for the Panthers Rams game. Terry Bradshaw, he's Corso. He's got to get the frick out of there.
He needs to be done.
He was standing there, and so Menifee picks the Rams, and then Terry, he's like, I've got the Panthers. He says, well, I'm the only one up here that's got the Panthers. There's 3 other guys they haven't revealed their picks yet. And like Howie and them are like, we haven't revealed our picks yet. He's like, well, in rehearsals, I was the only one that picked the Panthers. What are you talking about? I'm like, dude, do you not realize you're on camera? He totally jumped on their shit.
Like, dude, shut up.
I
This
was
is
like,
TV.
Yeah. It was like, you're giving, like, you're spoiling the graphics and everything and all, you know, it's just like, he lost where he was at. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen.
There's a point where you're like, all right, Bradshaw, you've been a Hall of Fame quarterback. I think it's time for you to we're going to non-renew your contract. We're going to put somebody else.
He may be back next year because he's had a couple of those senior moments this season.
Well, the crazy thing is, Terry Bradshaw's been on Fox as long as they've had NFL coverage.
Yeah.
Like,
congratulations.
Remember when that intro? Well, Donnie might remember this. Do you remember like when he came in on that horseback intro on the very first Sunday that Fox had NFL football?
Oh gosh.
He was arriving at the stadium like Xavier Legette did.
That was funny too, and Legette did that.
Well, I mean, listen, I get it, but you get to a point where you're like, all right, brother, it's time for you to just.
Yeah, it's time to step aside.
We'll give you the occasional. You can come in and do this, but like it was time. It's time. Yeah. It's been time for him to just step away.
Absolutely.
So I think for College Game Day, ESPN, what saved them was the fact that Pat McAfee was there, right? So they were able to do a good transition of Corso to get him out of there and retire him because he was what, over 80 years old at that point. He needed just at that point. All right, cool, time for you to.
And the crazy thing is, he's the former Indiana coach, right?
Well, I hope they have him actually at least guest on the game day before the championship game because it's in Miami. He lives in Florida. He can drive there or be driven there, I should say. Well, hopefully he's not driving. But, you know, I would like to see them have him there, not like, you know, on set, like picking anything, but that would be kind of cool to have him there one moment for them playing for championship.
Yeah, Terry, Abilene Christian basketball lost and Texas A&M sucks. There you go. That's your rewind.
Wow. And Eric hates the kicking game, and Eric doesn't wear any Packers gear himself on any game day that the Packers play.
Correct.
Yep. There you go.
Get rid of
he's in a good mood now because he's seeing the Kansas score.
Do what?
You're in a good mood now because I saw the Kansas-Iowa State score. So
I've been watching the game. They've actually been playing really well, but there's still a second half, so it's not over yet. They could easily blow a 21-point lead.
I'm telling myself about Oklahoma State because they are not looking good.
Kansas is winning. Relax, bro.
Great. No, they just lost. Thanks for nothing.
That's it. Done. Check it.
I'm coming at you later tomorrow because I'll probably be asleep. But if they lose this game because of you,
you're gonna get the biggest FU.
I don't get that anyway.
I'm expecting a polo from Eric on this one tomorrow morning if they lose.
Listen, he would do it regardless of whether I said it.
Dude, that is the biggest jinx. Like, you don't say that.
He's gonna get banned from Wichita if they lose.
I mean,
I'm already banned from Wichita. He's the only one. Was the first one to go, and I'm the only one he doesn't invite back.
That's right.
For a good reason.
We told you to come to Round the Clock.
I didn't get invited to that.
Whatever.
Do you want like a wax sealed invitation or something?
That'd be nice. Yeah.
He absolutely does.
You want a private messenger to be sent it to you with a wax field?
So, funnily enough, one of my coworkers today told me she went to a Rock Lobsters game. So I got to tell her, well, my friend went to a Rock Lobsters game and didn't even tell me he was in Athens. So,
but did she invite you either?
Huh?
Did she invite you to the Rock Lobster game?
She did, actually. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Send a stripper gram to his house with that note saying you're invited to the Round the Clock, July 25th and 26th.
Male stripper gram.
Yeah, male.
And she'll have some stuff going round the clock.
I got to be careful because with the area that Patrick's been Mason a striker on accident.
Oh God.
It's
yeah. I was hoping that Eric's present had Striper spelled right when he got it in the mail in Wichita.
What's your guys? Is Chomper? No, is that your guys' mascot?
No, Chopper.
Chopper. Yeah. Have him show up to the. Oh, Terry's going to be there again. So
Yeah, Terry's invited me, but
that's it. Then
but you
can't
didn't
say
invite
anything.
me, Eric.
Because he's a alumni at this point. He's completed one. He's allowed to invite whoever. So he's probably, as far as I know, coming back for it. So
I'm glad Terry invited me because you and Virgil sure as heck didn't.
Well, Virgil and I are gonna.
I can't invite somebody.
I'm gonna hang out with Virgil for 33 hours and bother him, and leave you and Terry to yourself.
Don't do that to Terry.
He doesn't want to be around me for another 33 hours.
Terry deserves better than to be stuck with me for 33 hours.
I was like, why are you punishing me with that, Prophet?
You don't want to hang out with me?
I'm the kind of guy that I would bring a sleeping bag into the place.
Yeah. Virgil, you don't want to hear Eric talk about himself for 33 consecutive hours?
Terry, FYI, we are planning on parking in the outfield this time and bringing in a tent so you can bring in your coolers because nobody's going to mess with the stuff. And then that way we don't have to keep going all the way out to the so if you want, follow us this year. We'll talk later, but we're going to probably park in the outfield this time.
I would ask Donnie if he's going, but he's already got like private jet setting.
Yeah, he won't be there. He's not coming to Wichita this year, surprisingly.
He's going to Dubai or something, right? I forgot where it was going.
Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, Dubai, like UAE and all that.
He got box tickets to World Cup, guys, so he can't do any of this. Come on now.
Well, and I love that he's purchased like a club, like a suite in Salt Lake outright. That's pretty awesome.
That was pretty cool of him to do that.
Yeah, thank you, Donnie. Did you buy that for the whole season? And you won't even use it all season? Man, that's really good.
Who are the guys on Crystal Palace? What country do they typically, or where are they from? Who are they going to play for?
Well, it all depends.
Yeah, they're from all over.
All over.
Ooh, Crystal Palace?
Yeah.
They're partial to Silkmen.
I don't know what that means. So I was going to say, wherever most of their players go to, Donnie's going to go to that World Cup site.
Yeah. He's going to say, I've supported you for 15 minutes.
Which is 15 minutes longer than Ed supported the Carolina Panthers.
That's the truth.
He already gave up, and he's like, I'm not picking them in the playoffs.
Wait, hold on a second. Just because I didn't pick them doesn't mean that I gave up on them.
Yeah, you abandoned us in our time of need.
Yeah,
you jinxed us, according to
the hell rules. I did. You know who jinxed you was your coach who jinxed you. I didn't do anything about that.
See, now I'm going to start applying Eric's logic to everything.
You sure?
Yeah.
What happened? I didn't pick him. His fault.
It's his fault.
Yeah. Yeah. Just like it's going to be my fault if Kansas basketball loses.
If you pick them more than 3 times in a row,
wait. That's different because you don't say it's like, oh, they're going to be fine. It's only the first half. You don't say things like that.
No,
everybody knows that.
It.
And he does it on purpose. He did it with the fantasy football. I was like, oh, you're going to win. Don't worry. You're ahead of me. Boom, done. I lost. Every time he said that, I'm like, here I go.
What?
Mm-hmm. I'm not even good. I don't know what I'm doing. Won the championship last year.
Yeah, I don't. I didn't make the playoffs this year.
Doesn't matter.
Well, so, do you know
you and Donnie did.
Do you know a team who does know what they're doing?
The Green Bay Phoenix.
I was actually going to say the Indiana Hoosiers since we have to talk about the CFP game.
We're not going to talk about that Thursday.
No, there's no surprise. Well, I mean, we didn't talk. We haven't been here since the games happened.
Oh, you're talking about the games themselves that actually played, not the one coming up.
No, not the one coming up.
Are we adding that on Thursday?
Yes, that will be matched. Yeah, we'll talk about the that game on Thursday along with the playoff games. But we didn't talk about the CFP games from last week.
I thought you were about to say we were going to talk about it on Match of the Day, and I'm like, are we BBC now?
No,
I'm not sure. Is Terry talking about yours, Ed, or what's he talking about?
Mine, our episode that we did. The FA Cup Center, you should have been there. Somebody wasn't because his team didn't win anything, and he was not there. My team lost, and I was there, but somebody decided not to show up to Break Even Sports show because his Crystal Palace team was a bunch of losers, and he was like, nope.
Not only, but you're underselling this, Ed. Not only is it a loss, it's arguably the biggest loss, the most shocking loss in FA Cup history.
Correct.
That's saying something.
Yeah.
Y'all don't give a guy time to mourn, do you?
No, not in this group.
Well, and I was about to
say,
we
actually use it against you.
Yeah. And on top of that, they were the holders of said trophy.
True story.
So yeah.
So they just they're like the guy that misses the cut at the Masters, but he has to stay around until Sunday to put the jacket on somebody else. Yeah. They gotta hand the trophy to somebody at the end or something.
Well, thankfully,
no, VFA doesn't give that to anybody. So isn't that a Prince William thing?
I don't actually know the answer to that.
I think that's a Prince William thing. He usually does it along with the powers that be for either club. For the clubs of the finalist clubs.
So let's talk about our two CFP games that happened. So first one was, this ended on a Thursday, so we didn't really talk about this one. We did watch some of this one. This was Miami beating Ole Miss 31-27. I will go ahead and tell people who are going to say that, yes, it was clearly pass interference. No, I do not care. Because, I mean, they're never going to call that on a Hail Mary in the end zone unless the dude's flat out decapitated. And then even then, they'll still think about it.
And it could have really gone either way because there was a little bit of offensive fighting on that too.
Are you going to talk about how the referees were clearly ACC biased?
I heard that. I did see the Dabo dollars in their pockets that they had. Yeah,
they were definitely lined with Donnie money, Dabo money.
So I solely put this on Eric for wearing that Ole Miss hat.
I'm telling you, I told you I wore Ole Miss, and I'm sorry, Patrick. I wore Ole Miss on the show last Thursday. You weren't on here during the game, and they lost. I'm telling you, it's a thing. You guys don't believe me. And that was something I forgot to mention. I did mention it in passing, but it was a thing. I had that hat on because Patrick, Johnny, when I went to see him a couple of years ago,
I remember the Earn Fun Average podcast.
He bought me Ole Miss hat, and it has their 2022 College World Series champion patch on the side, Dad Hat, and red, and says Ole Miss on it. And I wore that during the show, and they lost. So I'm sorry.
All right, so
I don't know if you know this. I don't know if you know this, but I'm a massive fan of your podcast.
Thank you.
And I listen religiously, and yeah.
Speaking of which, how about that show last week with that guest? Whew,
that was
really good.
Listen, that's like the best evidence that I can have of me when I say that show is that your podcast is way above average with way above average podcast hosts. I mean,
that was
the co-founder of Lids.
I don't know if that's dumb luck, but we didn't search him out because that's who he was. He just happened to work for Prospect League team that we wanted to interview, and it happened to be that dude, and his stories were great. So yeah, we looked at on that one.
That's one of my favorite episodes that you guys have done.
Yeah, for sure. I have probably my top 5, and I would say that one was 3 or 4, maybe.
Oh, by the way, now that we're talking about it, happy birthday, Johnny Bolin, by the way.
Yep, happy birthday to my co-host Johnny.
Happy birthday, Johnny.
Texted him earlier today. So one half of that way above average podcast host duo. Happy birthday, Johnny.
See, Ed, the lead from halftime 21 is already down to 17.
Here it goes.
And see, I told Johnny today I hoped he had an above average day, and he said that he's not above average enough to have above average day.
But he is when he is a way above average podcast host on a way above average podcast.
That's right. So to test this theory, I would like to have Eric wear an Indiana hat on Monday night and see what happens.
I don't have one.
Go get one. You got less than a week to go get one.
I don't know.
There's got to be a Lids. Call your dude and see if he could call you in a favor and get you a Lids.
Are you funding this? Like, what are you like? Why is he have to do that?
He told you.
Does Eric have the disposable income you have?
He said on the show he got out of Lids in 2020.
He's got connections, dude.
Oh no,
he knows every mall in the
bro.
In the
that's what.
He's the founder of Lids. That dude is still involved with Lids,
right? No,
in one way or another.
But I love
that dude's gonna get you like an ownership stake in Lids.
I love his comment though, where he said he knew 180 malls or
Yeah.
stores by the malls.
Yeah.
He knew them by the malls, which I thought was pretty funny because we all grew up in malls. So
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%.
When he also said he knew America by malls, right? I mean, that's how he got to see America.
and that's what I was referencing.
He
Yeah.
drove everywhere. Yeah.
Johnny still goes. I haven't been in for a while, but Johnny still goes to Lids like in
yeah, I went.
Tupelo and
Yeah.
wherever else they have them. So he'll still go in there quite
Yeah.
a bit.
There's a Lids here. It's so small and it's so off in a cut. It's like here in the mall in Raleigh. It's by the food court where no one is like in that area. Like you only go over there because if you have to go to the bathroom, otherwise no one's going. I was like, bro, they give you the worst place.
Yeah, the one in Columbia is at the food court as well.
Yeah, I was at a mall with my mom this past weekend, and we went by a Lids. I didn't go inside, but I was wearing Ole Miss stuff the day after the loss. But the manager of the Lids there like came out of the store to talk to me because he saw I was wearing Ole Miss stuff, and he said, "Yo, I'm a Bama fan." He said, "But they should have made a call on that last play." I said, "I agree."
Thank you, Joe. I think we have one left in because we don't have a West Mall by my house anymore, so I'll have to go to the one out east, but I may go just for old time's sake, go to that Lids out east.
Yeah. We even have a like an outlet mall that has a Lids. It's crazy. I mean, I've got about 3 around me, and a buddy of mine used to manage one, but
we went to the beach on New Year's Eve for the day and went to the outlets.
For the day.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Beach.
We had a private beach for the day.
No, we didn't go on the beach. We went to the beach.
Oh, well, sorry.
We saw the ocean from the brewery.
Rich
we went down there to go to Grand Strand Brewing and to 1230.
Can do that.
1233 Distilling.
Like private pools. Got it.
Hey, Rhonda and I've driven to Myrtle Beach for dinner because there's a seafood restaurant there that's that good.
He's not.
You really don't help yourself.
I'm not helping.
We flew to France just to get a block of cheese.
I fly in dinner. It's just whatever I feel like.
We went to France one night just to get some cheese and came back.
Let me ask you, Eric, have you ever driven to Kansas City for the day?
Yeah.
I have to for work. Yeah.
Right.
I have. Now, I wasn't there and back, but I have driven 6 hours for beer.
Listen.
So there used to be in Keller,
so let's
Texas.
not keep this conversation going because
let's keep
it's a 2.5 hour drive to Myrtle Beach, and we went down for the day to visit our friends and went to Lids and went to the dinner and came home, and we were home in time to celebrate the new year.
So in
Keller, Ed, I don't want to humble brag here, but I drive to Flowery Branch for the day, and just
You know what?
Yeah, I drive to Madison for the day.
You keep testing me, and I'm gonna come have lunch with you one day, just for the day. I'm gonna drive over and have lunch.
Not that.
Then you can stop talking.
No, I get to see a really good friend of mine, and he comes over to lunch for the day. Like you've actually done that. You came for dinner one night.
I did, didn't
I? You and Mrs. Mayor came for dinner.
I wouldn't do it.
Well, Ed hates me. So,
I wouldn't do it. I'll be honest.
I've driven past Ed's house and worked for the day and driven back.
Plenty of times.
Yeah.
You've been to the new spot, Hoppy Gnome, Donnie, but they have the old spot on the other side, and they had their freezer door with a ton of different brewery stickers on it, like you'll see most places. And one of them caught my eye one night, and it said Shannon. So I went over and looked at it. It was Shannon Brewing Company out of Keller, Texas. And I went there countless times when we went down to Dallas. And there was a couple times I drove down just for the beer. Now we did other stuff while we were there, but that was the whole point of going. Unfortunately, they shut down. But I used to go to Shannon Brewing Company all the time and bring back cases of beer from them.
I've driven to Atlanta for a concert and come back same night. I mean, it's a day trip. I mean, but hell, we talked about it before. Went to Birmingham for basically a day trip. By the way. As long, if it's 5 hours or less, I can do a day trip.
We have done some day trips. Like we've gone all the way to the coast where Pepsi started, so we did a day trip with the family and did that. That was cool.
In Donnie's defense, I did make a day trip to Spartanburg and back.
Donnie fired up the private jet, flying to Beijing for some Chinese food.
No, Joe, some of the best Chinese food is here in America because the Chinese food in China is not like what I'm used to.
You're used to the Americanized
How do you know?
Are you trying to tell the people of China what Chinese food really is?
I've been to Hong Kong.
Of course you have.
You what?
I've been to Hong Kong.
Yeah, of course he has.
Oh,
I mean, it was a 2-hour layover, but
like,
I mean, it was there.
Oh my god.
No, I'm glad Joe's on here because I meant to send Joe a picture.
Listen,
Hold on. So the other day I was buying some. I needed some more coffee, and Publix had Tim Hortons. I was like, I'm going to get some Tim Hortons coffee. That's some damn good coffee right there. So I've been drinking Canadian coffee for a week and a half now.
Johnny's been having some Tim Hortons, but he has also flown to Colombia to get some coffee too when he's out.
To the actual farm.
Yeah.
From Colombia to Colombia. Colombia. No, but my boss asked today, she says, like, I brought up Donnie in the conversation. She goes, is that the guy with the compound? I was like, yeah, he is.
So your lie exceeds the show.
No, my boss thinks you're rich.
You know you're never gonna escape that now.
Oh, I know.
That's thanks to him. Just so you know.
No, well, so I have the same joke with my boss that I always say to Donnie about validating my parking, because my boss lives in one of those ridiculously large neighborhoods and swanky neighborhoods like you do, and I always tell her, like, it's like its own country, and they probably need to have their own fire and police and shopping center and all that good stuff. And I'm like, am I allowed to even park in here? And they have their own Christmas light, event and all that other stuff. And I'm like, dang, this is like its own city.
Donnie.
See, I'm not that swanky.
Donnie.
Well, I've been in your neighborhood. That is swanky.
Donnie, it's okay. Friend. He tried to do the same thing for me now because I have a pool here for the community.
No, a private pool. There's a difference.
I think it's funny that he talks about you in your private pool in your neighborhood, but I actually have one in my backyard.
You mean the apartment that I rent and don't own?
He doesn't say anything about my pool.
I got one. You're the one who have a pool.
I could go out the back door down the steps to the pool. He doesn't say. He talks about yours that's in the neighborhood. He doesn't talk about mine that's in the yard.
Well, no, I've talked about your multi-level backyard. I've seen that. I've seen your multi-level backyard. Oh, I'm sorry. I had to go to the bottom level to fire up the Traeger and whatever other 3 grills you have.
Yeah.
Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Just don't say anything. You're good.
No, you have it. Virgil knows.
So the other CFP game was Indiana versus Oregon.
It doesn't.
He's like, we got to keep moving.
It was Indiana versus Oregon. Indiana got a pick 6 on Oregon's first play. That's pretty much all you know about that. A complete domination of that game. Like, it was ugly. It was bad.
Yeah. They got beat so badly they felt the need to go get Dylan Raiola in the transfer portal.
So bad. Well, they think that Dante Moore's probably going to come back and then he'll back him up.
Well, Raiola is he even going to be ready for next season with that broken fibula?
I don't think so.
Did you see dude played at like 3 different high schools?
Yeah.
I'm like,
are we boring you, Virgil?
Crazy.
Yes.
No.
Man, I wish Dylan Raiola had gone to Georgia, man. Like,
I like it when you guys talk about your private pools and stuff like that.
Oh my god.
That's why Virgil's the GOAT.
I still wait for Virgil to yell out, "Ma, give me some meatloaf."
Right. Wow. Meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
You guys I cannot make my own meatloaf. What is wrong with you people?
I'm sure it's not as good as your mother's.
I'm sure you can make it, but she'll get it for you. So, leftovers and heat it up for you.
Yeah. I made enchiladas this past weekend.
Ooh.
Oh. Look at you eating fancy.
Used to be the chef of the house and I have to deal with that. So, by the way, for those who are following the TJ Finley saga, he has a new team now.
Yes, he does.
So he is now joining SCS with Incarnate Word.
Yes.
I like that for him.
Is this his 7th school?
Yes.
I absolutely love the graphic that shows, like, On3 does graphics for each school.
Yeah.
And it's just this huge long list.
Is that not the most reverse progression you've ever seen from levels? Like, he started LSU, Auburn, and then he went down to like Texas State, and then a few others, like all the way to West Georgia. Now he's going down to Incarnate Word. It's like, dude, what are you doing?
No. Actually, I think
let it be known that Donnie hates Incarnate Word.
It's actually kind of a progression if you think about it, because he left Georgia State
Yeah. Is it?
Hey, I'm not going to take that kind of. Okay, yeah, you're right.
But you know what I mean? Most guys started Incarnate Word and end up at LSU. That's the point. They don't go the other way
Virgil,
around.
wait, hold on a second. But does this is okay? So this is something a little bit bigger than we're talking about. Like we're talking about like now the competition level between FCS and some of these Division I schools, it's getting a lot closer than what it used to be.
I mean, when you've got a guy that was recruited at LSU and Auburn, or recruited to that level, let's put it that way, to SEC level, and he's continued through 6 schools, now to the 7th school, and still playing. I don't know. They'd even do NIL at Incarnate Word or any of that.
There's probably something.
There's probably something, but I mean, that you're right. He had to have the talent to start with to even be starting out at an LSU and all that. So
yeah,
that's the point I guess you're making is like these other schools are just the levels of talent across the board is crazy right now.
You haven't gone up.
It's shrunk. It's just leveling out.
Everything is just boom, boom, boom.
Do you know what's also shrinking? Kansas's lead right now.
There it is.
There
it is.
Virgil, did you see? Virgil,
no. There's no see nothing. We're gonna stay here for a second because I think we all told you that you jinxed it. And look at Eric's face right now.
Nope. Virgil, did you hear about who Georgia Southern signed?
Nobody cares.
Yeah, don't change subjects now.
Yeah,
this is all on you.
Max Johnson from North Carolina.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
Well, hopefully that works out for him better than where it was.
Former LSU quarterback.
But guys, do you know what's also shrinking?
Green Bay.
No.
Phoenix.
No. We're done with that. We've moved on. Kansas City's infield, or Kansas City's ballpark is shrinking 10 feet.
Fence.
I did not think you could do that, but then again, I don't really know the intricacies.
Baltimore did that.
That's okay. Chris Bubich is going to make sure that the ball stays in the ballpark anyway.
Didn't Detroit move their whole offense or their whole outfield wall in a couple years ago too?
Their whole offense.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, I don't know what made me think of this, but did you guys hear about Max Kepler?
No.
Yeah. 80 games.
80 game suspension.
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't read about that.
Yeah, wasn't he a free? And isn't he like currently a free agent?
Yeah.
And he's going to stay a free agent now.
He's going to be free longer.
Yep. He got jerks and Profard.
So, any thoughts on that, or just
he got jerked? Where? What?
I was giving Eric crap about this one today, but honestly, I get that. I can see that
it's not a big move because they showed dimensions and they said 10, and on the right field fence, and I'm not sure about left, it was only 8 or 9, so it wasn't even a full 10. So I mean, they've always said it's been a huge ballpark outfield. I mean, where it's better that we have these fast outfielders that can cover all that ground, and it's never been super conducive for I mean, you hit home runs, but could have a lot more.
That is a big outfield in Kansas City. I'll give him that. Like, that thing was massive.
I mean, that's always been a lot of ground to cover.
Joe, I'm going to put you in what the Canadian equivalent of timeout is. Man. Don't just hop on Twitter.
Well, so here's the thing, Joe. They can't agree on a $500,000 difference, and everybody's like, just give Vinny that money. So they're going to have to try to figure out something. Otherwise, it's going to arbitration.
Yeah. Didn't they have the same problem with Chris Bubich, in all seriousness? Isn't he going to arbitration too?
This year? Maybe, but I think he's well off. Vinny's was only a $500,000 difference. So,
bro, for real, $500,000. They're trying to go to arbitration for $500,000.
Right. That's what. Yeah, he's saying some kind of saying but not saying some kind of cryptic things because he's like, should I give a petty answer on them moving the fences in or an adult answer? And it was a roundabout way of he didn't say it, but he kind of was saying. So everybody's like, come on, Royals, just give him. It's $500,000. He deserves it. There's not that big of a difference.
Yeah.
Why are you even going this route? And they still have time, I think, before that comes up where they could still agree on something and give him. But
the Blue Jays are going to arbitration with Eric Lauer I'm like, that man silently was a hero last season. Just give him his money.
Cleveland
Patrick.
avoided with Stephen Kwan.
Oh yeah. Honest opinion, Ernie Clement.
I like Ernie Clement.
Man, I love Ernie, man.
He just joined Team USA for the World.
Yeah, I
Baseball
think it's a
Classic.
great move. Well, he gives you positional flexibility in the WBC, so
he can play anywhere in the infield.
He can.
The U.S. looks stacked. I still don't like their pitching rotation. They got two guys, Skeens and Scooble, but beyond that, the rest of the guys are who? Like, I think we need better pitchers. But
who else is on? Yeah, who else is rounding out the rotation as we speak? Do you know?
I'd have to look it up.
Oh.
Actually, I think I just sent it to my son this morning so I can try to find it.
Byron Buxton joined Team USA. I saw that Rowdy Tellez joined Team Mexico.
Did he?
Yeah.
Good for him.
So did Alejandro Kirk.
So for pitchers, it's Clay Holmes, Nolan McLean, Mason Miller, Joe Ryan, Logan Webb, Skeens, Scuball, and Bednar.
Funny you brought up Joe Ryan. Did you hear they took him off of the Twins caravan because of the arbitration hearing?
Are you serious?
Featured, yeah. He was supposed to be featured in the Twins Fan Fest or in the Twins caravan. They removed him from it because I guess there's been some real disagreements over his upcoming arbitration hearing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I got to see what Team Puerto Rico's, but because they don't have a lot of confirmed right now. But Seth Lugo is playing for Team Puerto Rico.
No, he's hurt.
Is Chris Bubich going to pitch for Team USA? He should.
No, he's hurt.
He's a beast. Joe, I'm with you. Just at this point, just sign somewhere.
I'll take him. I'll take Bichette over in Cleveland.
I think he's going to end up in Philadelphia, honestly.
I think I don't know if that has that much to do with it, but I think the whole Mattingly move to Philadelphia probably has something to do with that.
I don't think you're signing, and with all due respect to Don, I don't think you're signing because of a bench coach.
No, but I just think the relationship they had is probably a good.
Well, yeah, I mean, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt matters, but I think he's going to go to whoever gives them the most money. Honestly,
but Philly's they're doing some stuff they're really shoring that team up. I can tell you that. Just like the whole organizational.
Yeah. Do you guys think that Kyle Tucker signs with the Mets or the Dodgers at this point on a short-term deal with an opt-out? I feel like that's where this is going, honestly.
Mm.
But I think if that's on a short-term deal, I think he ends up in LA. Like it always ends up.
I know.
And they don't have to offer him. They don't have to offer him $50 million. They can just offer him LA. I mean, it's like, look at the proofs in the pudding. We win championships. If that's what you want, come join us. That's all they have to do.
That's all for stuff that I have. So
these Team Puerto Rico or Team USA hats are like stupid expensive.
Yeah. Ridiculous.
I think I told you guys when I went 2020. When was the last one? 23.
Yeah, it was 2023.
I went to Miami. Unfortunately, I was there right before they started, so I was there for work on like Wednesday, Thursday, and the team started rolling in, but then they didn't start playing till that Saturday, and so I didn't get to stay to see them. But the hotel I stayed in, they were in that same hotel, and they had multiple ballrooms in this hotel. It's a massive hotel, and each of the ballrooms had a little placard with the country's flags. And so like not Italy, who played in Miami? I'm trying to remember. Puerto Rico, Nicaragua.
Was it the Netherlands?
Israel, I think.
Oh, it's Israel.
All were there, and I think that's probably where they put all their like baggage and luggage and everything. So it's kind of cool. And then they had a little tiny, they're not that tiny, but they had a booth inside of the lobby where they were selling World Baseball Classic gear inside the hotel. So they had hats they didn't have USA, unfortunately, because they weren't playing
there.
in Miami at the time, but they had all those other countries that were coming in that were staying at that hotel. They had all their gear, so it's kind of cool to. I did get one of those little lapel pins of the World Baseball Classic, Donnie. So I got that, but I really want to get to Houston this year.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't do a better job of selling the team hats somewhere.
I'm on the team on a New Era. All they got is those corduroy hats, fitted hats. I'm not a fan.
I don't like the US's logo on their Team USA hats.
Donnie, Lids HD had some. They were. I don't think they were the official on field. I think they were like a custom version. But you can check Lids HD as well.
Okay. I hope that they're not, because New Era better come up with better ones, because I can't do corduroy.
I think New Era will eventually put the on field ones there. Either there or Fanatics. I think they'll carry them.
I'm looking to get another Puerto Rico.
Are you?
Oh yeah, for sure. I got two of them. I got 2 jerseys. I'm not getting a jersey. I might get a hoodie this year for them.
Private pool makes sense. Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah,
the shorts and a hoodie, baby. You know that. So
yeah. Oh, don't worry. I've bought many hoodies because of you.
I know.
Before we call it a night, would you guys like to do a random year of
yes, let's do it.
Yes, please.
Okay. So we are going to go 2006.
That's pretty cool, Joe.
That's pretty cool.
They got to meet you, Joe, so lucky them.
That's funny. You picked 2006, and I popped that comment.
Hey, how's that score?
Actually, 2007 is what I'm going to pick.
Right. How's that score, Eric?
They're up 14, but they just missed a layup. But they were down to 11, so they're at least up a little bit. Still got 10:45 left, though.
Game is still young.
Yep.
Okay. 10-1, 2006. All right. So 2006.
Okay.
First round, 3rd pick in the draft. Titans from Texas.
Vince Young.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 10th pick in the draft, drafted by the Cardinals, went to USC.
Matt Leinart.
So you're doing so much better, Patrick. 3rd pick in the draft, third quarterback picked out. Next pick, 11th pick, 1st round, drafted by the Broncos, went to Vanderbilt.
Nutty for Cuddy. Jay Cutler.
Cutler. Yeah,
Cutler.
yeah.
That's right. That was Cutler.
Nutty for Cutler.
My wife says that all the time. She can't stand him. She hates Cutler.
He's an idiot.
Much. Yeah.
He's a total idiot.
Wasn't he the one married to Kristen Cavallari?
They were, but then they separated.
Yeah.
Now we're in the second round.
I wonder why. I mean,
yeah.
Second round, 17th pick, drafted by the Jets, went to Oregon.
Drafted by the Jets.
Drafted by the Jets.
Drafted by the Jets.
And went to Oregon.
Yes.
Second round?
Yes.
I mean, when you start talking that far back in Oregon, Harrington's the name that pops in my head all the time. But
the only one I can think of is Mariota, but he's way after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't think he went Jets.
And Mariota went in the 1st round, didn't he?
That's a good question. Let me look up what he did.
I think Mariota did go in the 1st round.
Yeah, I think so.
He did. He actually was number 2.
That's what I was about to say.
Only a national treasure got the number 1 pick that year.
Yeah, he is, and God bless him.
Kellen Clemens.
Kellen Clemens, yeah.
Okay.
Would have not.
No, I should have known that one.
Next one, second round, 32nd pick, drafted by the Vikings, went to Alabama State.
A coward.
No, not usually for Alabama State. If it's something where it's a national showcase where they're being up against somebody else, I will cheer for them, unlike those other cowards from UC Davis.
Speaking of national showcase, can you go to East Coast Pro if they're back in Alabama again this year, Virgil?
If I find out about it in a decent amount of time, I'll take a look. Yeah.
Get one of those ECP hats because they did new era ones this past year.
Let me see.
I want to try to get one.
Well, you guys
so you said Alabama State and the Vikings?
Yes.
You're getting lucky, Patrick. It's not over yet, but 8:26. We just went on a 10-0 run, so we're back up to 21-point lead.
Oh, don't worry, I looked.
Hey,
yeah,
it's number
disproving your theory.
You're 16-0.
Yeah, disproving your theory.
No, it's just that I'm not wearing any gear.
Listen, have belief in yourself, okay?
All right, quarterback, Minnesota.
July 31st, August 3rd, 2026, Hoover, Alabama. Hoover Met.
There you go. But if that's you'll be in Wichita, so never mind.
Yeah.
Vikings.
Okay.
Who is it?
I don't know.
Tavares Jackson.
Oh man.
Wow.
Good call.
Next one, this player's already gotten mentioned, and will pretty much somebody will get this one instantly.
It'll be Ed.
3rd round, pick 17, drafted by the Chargers, went to Clemson.
Charlie Whitehurst.
Whitehurst.
Taj Boyd.
He wore number 6 and was drafted in 06. So
okay, 3rd round again. Pick number 21, drafted by the Chiefs, went to Alabama.
Ooh.
The Chiefs actually drafted someone from Alabama?
Yes.
Chiefs, Alabama, quarterback.
that wasn't Greg McElroy, was it?
It was not McElroy, no.
Oh, that's who I was thinking.
It's interesting because he's a really good commentator, but his stint in the NFL was not long.
Mm-mm.
He was with the Chiefs for 4 years.
Really? Okay. But yeah, I'm sorry, I don't have anything.
He was Mike Shula's last quarterback.
I was just about to.
Mike Shula's last quarterback pickup before Saban came.
Who was it?
From Rainbow City, Alabama, Brody Coyle.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
I didn't know he went to Alabama.
Yeah, I was.
Brody
Yeah.
Coyle.
Next one, 5th round, pick 15. Drafted by the Packers, went to Furman.
Philip Rabin.
No. I don't think he was drafted by the Packers.
Drafted by the Packers and went to Furman.
I mean, he has to pack a lot of bags to go on trips. So
Went to FU, huh?
Yes.
Eric, you got nothing?
No, because they would have been backups because we've only had 3 quarterbacks.
This guy coach now?
Coaching anything or what?
I don't know.
Youth
Let me
T-ball.
see what he's at. He's coaching at a Presbyterian academy, but that's really about it.
Okay.
His last team he played for was the New York Sentinels.
I'm sorry, come again?
New York Sentinels from the UFL back in 2009.
The US Sentinels.
He started his college career at Florida in 2001 through 2003.
Damn, I can't remember who that is then.
Engel Martin.
Not even ringing a bell. I was so far off with that.
Next one, round 5, drafted by the Steelers, played at Bowling Green. This is a name I kind of forgot to remember, but I remember seeing it was NCAA football, one of the PlayStation ones that made me remember this guy.
Wasn't Tommy Maddox, was it?
It was not Tommy Maddox.
good guess, though.
That was a very good guess. I don't think Tommy Maddox was drafted. I think he went to XFL and then Steelers picked him up afterwards.
Yeah, that's why I said maybe he was drafted 5th round and then did the XFL thing or something because he never made the team. But damn, I'm trying to think of a Steelers court. That wasn't Charlie Batch, was it?
No.
Mike
we said he was
Tomczak.
Lions. Never mind. Ooh, good call.
Mike Tomczak.
No. Man, that's a pull, but no.
Steelers backup. Bowling
I think
Green.
Tomczak.
Is
I
it-
think Tomczak was a lot earlier though.
Is it something Bell?
No.
I don't think a Steelers quarterbacks from back then. I cannot come up with anybody else.
I mean, they did have pretty good luck picking in Mac school before.
Omar
Okay.
Jacobs.
No, I would have
We've
not.
never gotten that
We
one.
never got on that one.
No.
Next player, drafted 6th round by the Bengals, went to Texas A&M.
Terry, you on here?
Phone a friend? Is that what you're trying to do?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Because I'm hopeless.
I mean, we're getting so far down in the rounds that I can't even think that would be a name quarterback that we would
Yeah.
know.
Let's see.
I mean, I'll throw some Bengals names. It's not Kitna or something like that, is it?
No.
Oh, good call though.
I was hoping you were going to focus more on the college than the actual team.
Oh, did Terry get it?
Oh, let me see what he said. No.
He just threw out one of the
I
most
was
common
like,
names.
I was like, okay, Smith.
Smith, Jones.
Jake Browning.
No. Reggie McNeil.
Ooh, okay.
Hey, man, we're going some deep cut names here.
Man.
Super deep cut.
Next,
By the way, we were talking about this last night, but remember we were talking about Josh Johnson.
Mhm.
He's in a commercial for a cell phone. I said, it's sold at Walmart.
Oh, Consumer Cellular?
Straight
yeah,
talk.
because
Straight
of all
Straight
the
Talk.
Dude, I
Yeah.
used to have Straight Talk. That was actually legit.
Yeah, Straight Talk. I was like, whoa, there he is.
so we got 2 more. 6th round, pick 25. Drafted by the Bucks, went to Toledo.
Ed.
No, that you got me. Toledo Rockets there. Jesus. By the Bucks?
It is not Jesus.
Oh.
I swore they drafted him.
I thought he went to the Saints.
Wow. That's a good one.
That's
Thank you.
good.
Patrick
That's
liked
pretty
that
good.
one.
That's how you pick your spots there, Patrick. Just like that.
Listen,
No.
old man. Listen, old man. Go back to your BC, okay?
He got you, though. You got to admit, that's pretty good.
He is currently on an NFL team as an assistant.
And which team was it again?
The team that
Toledo.
drafted him
Yeah.
was the
Bucks.
the Bucks.
Oh, was it? That wasn't. No, never mind.
It wasn't any other McCowns.
I don't know.
The answer is Bruce Gradkowski.
Oh man,
Really?
Former Brown Bruce Gradkowski?
Yep.
who's he an assistant with right now?
He is an offensive assistant with Detroit Lions.
Okay.
Go figure.
And the last quarterback drafted, round 7, pick 15, drafted by the Falcons, went to Georgia.
Say that again.
7th round, Georgia.
7th round, went to Georgia.
Is that Eric Zier?
No,
That's a good call, though.
very good call.
He was like one of those kind of guys like Zier. It was like a good college career, no NFL career, in my opinion.
Right.
Oh, who were the other guys right around that time?
That would have been like right after Quincy
I
Carter, right?
can't remember. I don't know.
Could it? It wasn't Quincy Carter, was
No,
it?
Quincy Carter was drafted by the Cowboys.
Yeah, that's right. God, I'm trying to think.
And this is
Clemson would have played Georgia around that time.
Was this
with
2007?
Whitehurst.
You said
6.
2000. This is 2006 draft.
Oh gosh.
I'm trying to think of who was quarterbacks at Georgia when we were.
Yeah. 06 Georgia quarterback. You got me good on this one, dude.
This is a name that I'm still familiar with for Georgia.
Yeah, you.
Damn, I can't pull it.
Patrick.
I'm going to kick myself when you say it because I feel like I should know that one.
D.J.
Shockley. Doggone it. Oh.
I'm with Eric. I would have been out on this one, no, first. Like,
No, I mean,
Terry with a good call for Bobo, but I think he would have been before 06.
yeah,
He was like in the late 90s or something, maybe.
Bobo the Clown.
Mike Bobo.
He still is a Bobo the
Mike
Clown.
Bozo.
Dang, that's some good ones there.
Make sure you pin this because I want to do this again on Thursday.
Oh, I'm pinning this. I'm going to look and see. I think I've already got the year I want to do for next week.
Can you create cards for this and make it a game?
Ooh.
Like an actual card
trivia game?
Yeah. Sell it.
I probably can't sell it. I feel like the NFL draft
well,
why not?
Probably have a problem with that because it's using their information.
And the way we can extend this is that we're doing QBs now. We can always do wide receivers and running backs at least through the first few rounds.
And then we'll do on the year anniversary when we do this, we'll do kickers.
Just for Eric.
Brandon McManus.
Oh my gosh, dude's garbage.
Speaking of kickers, Eric, what do you have on EFA this week?
Not a kicker, I can guarantee you that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Earn Fun Average, Johnny and I, tomorrow we are celebrating episode 200.
Congratulations.
Wow. So we have a couple of special guests that you will recognize and be mad about. And we determine who the smartest, I guess you could say smartest, co-host is between Johnny and I. So tune in tomorrow, find out. Episode 200, Earn Fun Average podcast.
This can go real good.
I can't wait till Eric has a guest on there. So what did you do in sports before you doing what you're doing now? I was a kicker. Yeah. I will lose it when he comes across that person.
I can't wait to hear Donnie on the Earn Fun Average podcast tomorrow.
All you're gonna hear
is
Johnny's loud laugh as soon as that happened.
It's not it's not any of you guys that's on
Who just
tomorrow.
did that?
That was it.
That's actually a pretty good one.
So Patrick, no, it was not you. It was not Donnie.
I already know who Virgil, it is.
And it was not Ed.
It was Paul.
I know who it is already.
We're the unspecial guests.
I know of at least one person.
Correct. So if you know one and you know one, then you both know who they are.
I do.
Terry's not wrong. We have to go back to the 80s for me and him, Virgil.
Wait a minute. I know who one is.
Yep. And I'm sure you know the other if Ed knows.
Well, I know what. I will find out tomorrow.
That's right. Tune in 4 a.m. Central.
Job.
So 5 o'clock, your guys' time.
Wait until Thursday. Ooh, Terry.
He never has me on, so it's not me.
Terry, I actually listened to your episode. The last one that I had on my list is with your MC, your host for the team. It was actually pretty good.
Terry, I love your podcast. I can't wait to see who you have Thursday.
Not when I went to Oklahoma City on Friday, but the previous time I went to Oklahoma City, I listened to Zach's episode and Patrick's episode.
Nice. I like it. DHC podcast have finished the conversation with Eric and Kelly. It was a really good one. I was trying to shorten it, but I'm like, man, this is really good conversation, so I couldn't just cut it off. It was really good.
Yeah, call us. We'll design your team's logos. We'll align your leagues. We'll take care of it all. Just call up CBM. We got you.
We will make sure that you are taken care of because obviously we know what to do. We're fans, and we know this.
CBM Consulting Company.
100%.
Hey, trademark that. Keep that in the back burner because we're going to do that.
Yep. Keep it short. I gotta go get it on that now.
CBM in this case stands for Consultants for Baseball Makeovers.
I'm okay with that because, man, they need some. Anyways,
They need some help.
Guys, thank you so much. Oh wait, Donnie, Patrick, nothing this week for you guys. Cool. Virgil, anything for you?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, guys, make sure you guys join us on Thursday. We are going to be making our picks for the NFL playoffs as well as the college football championship. Who will win? Well, stay tuned and we'll watch it on Thursday. Make sure you guys go to All Forward Baseball Company. 15% off will count towards your National Hat Day. Okay. That 50% off. So make sure you use it, that hat, when you go onto the checkout. And then on Thursday, we'll talk about National Hat Day, what you guys ordered. So make sure you let us know what you guys are ordering. Then make sure you guys are following us on YouTube, on all of the socials. And then we will see you guys on Thursday. Bye.